the machine. Angry kid, bad at every level, calling out the kings and the fish and lady devils. Paradise is burning down, words of paradise, burning down the town. He talks, he fights, he stays up through the night. Paradise is burning down, words of paradise. He wears a digital crown.
Final moment to another episode of Neon Leon. How are all you vital idols doing? Damn, we got a good show for you today. We've got so much to talk about that I don't even know what we're actually going to cover. It's that crazy of a day. Like, I've got some of the title. GTA 6 meltdowns, the Sweet Baby Inc. stuff. Didn't even put Lindsay Clancy in the title because that might be a topic. Basically, at the end of the day, we're just going to sort of fucking wing it. So I can't do it alone. I got the bit to the dragon, guys. It's about fucking time you're back. Tell the people who you are, what you do, the whole nine.
Hey guys, I'm Cinevere. I was away from Leon's channel for a better part of this week because I had a 12-hour stream and it was a
You were gone last week too, by the way. You
was
were,
I?
Yeah, you weren't here for Neon Leon last week either.
Oh shit. Well, I'm back. So fuck yeah.
I would like to let you guys know I blame her for me canceling Countercast on Monday because, like, as y'all know, I fucked up my back. I was like, you know what? Maybe Cindy will be able to carry the show because I completely forgot about her 24-hour stream. I was like, I fucked up my back. I can barely move, and I don't have a co-host. No, I have to cancel. I can't do it. I don't actually blame Cindy, by the way. That's a joke. But no, in all reality, guys, it's going to be a dope-ass show. We got a lot to talk about. Before we talk about any of it, we got some pre-stream fucking legends. The true Aztec Warrior with a two-banger. Cheers. Cheers to you, homie. But then Death Strider came in like a fucking legend, dropping 20 new Words of Paradise gifted memberships. That is 20 new vital idols. Shout out, you absolute legend. We don't deserve you. Get rid of those filthy, unmembered motherfuckers. This is for you.
Like, I don't think humans were meant to see sissy hypno inflation compilations.
But hey, by the way, did you know that I suck dick as a man? I lick the ass of other men. But really quick, I lick the balls of a man.
But for 20, you get a double dosage of the gay hypno.
I'm loving the game. The game would absolutely get a pretty high score from me.
How many bananas?
A solid 8.5 incher for sure.
I didn't, what? No.
And wouldn't it be nice to live together?
Shout out to Trace and Kata. Happy 100th on New Black Street. Shout out to Angry Badger for the raid. Truly appreciate it, homie. Again, more legends. My camera's slightly off. There we go. That's how it should be. Again, thank you for the 20 memberships. It means absolute wild to me. El Mervoff with a 2-banger. Today was Natural Big Boob Day. No one said, Cindy, is today really Natural Big Titty Day?
I have no idea, but you know what? I accept.
As do I. And last but not least, Elmer Voff with a 5-banger. Leon, that horror movie Buddy, made by the guy who created the Adult Swim short Too Many Cooks. Very different. I do not suggest watching it high, however. Well, I don't watch any movies high because I don't get high. I drink. I do plan on seeing Buddy though. I think Buddy looks like a lot of fun. So shout out. Thank you oh so much. And thank you, True Aztec Warrior, for the $1 due. It means the absolute wild to me. Let's say what up to everybody in chat. We have Clipboard 20 here. Philip Morgan is up in this bitch. Dat Darno Taku. Carlos Batista. Stevan Dames is here. Monkey Man, the True Aztec Warrior, may or may not have shouted out already. I don't even remember. Daxon, our best mod in the whole damn land. Shout out, homie. Coding Bear is here. Cindy will, of course, be talking to you guys in the comment section. Tara Crystal, Book of Grudges. Appreciate you. Meat Pie, you might be new or you've changed your name. Either way, I dig it. I do. I like it. What's up, Meat Pie? Thank you so much for joining here.
That's a crazy picture to go along with it.
Yeah, right? It's an insane fucking picture. I totally agree. Lenny Coon is here. C Brew is up in this bitch. Michael Vargas. Uncle Wagyu is here. Appreciate you, Uncle Wagyu. Retro Meister up in this bitch. Let's see. Little Miss Anonymous still sounds like Trump singing. What? No, it doesn't. It's Billy Idol. What do you mean it sounds like Trump? It's very obviously Billy Idol. You were fucking high. Death on a Trikey, Master Keyhole, Leaf Erickson, Person 1140, The Runaway Vagabond. I was shouting you out on Sevy's show, by the way. It's not about how fucking great, I swear it's not hentai is. Ghost of Valhalla, The Real Life Fake Wizard. Not nearly enough wizardry in this intro, but is there enough fake wizardry? Mr. Big Morg, who I saw subscribed while the intro was rolling. Shout out. Thank you for the sub. C.E. Winnick is here. Clipboard 20 holding it down over on Kick. I completely forgot to even open Kick. I've been streaming since like 8:30 or something because of New Black Street. So I feel super unprepared for today. There we go. I have Kick up and running now, managing that. All right, where were we at? I called you out already. See Brew, Devil in Red, modding it over on Kick. Shout out to you, LMA. Uncle Martin sucks at gaming. Appreciate you. I'm sure you don't suck any worse than Sevy, who I don't know if she's watching right now because I know she's drunk as shit. As is up in this bitch. Foxy Moxie is here. When did Cindy's horns get replaced with these adorable ears? Would you like to answer this question?
I interchange them all the time, but thank you. I'm glad you like the ears. I think they're precious.
Legion of Mats is up in this bitch. Shout out to you, Legion of Mats. Crovax is here. Appreciate you, Crovax. You legend, you. Joel Jimenez. I think you might be new as well. Appreciate Clip 420. I think I already got it. Holding it down over on Kick. Wheaton. Shout out to you, Wheaton. The voice protagonist, that Darno Taku coming in with a 5-banger. What up, Leon Cindy? Here's a crisp 5 to start the stream off. So happy Cindy is back to co-host and here for another epic stream. Yes, it doesn't, like, don't get me wrong. I could stream regardless who's with me, but there's something special about having my right hand. Well, since I'm a lefty, would it actually be like, would you be my left-hand man because I'm a lefty, or would it be right hand because I don't use my right hand as much, so you're my right-hand man?
I'm just glad you didn't say what I thought you were going to say.
What do you think I was going to say?
I don't know. Something perverted. And then I was going to be like,
I rarely make perverted jokes. I'm not Kata. I'm not Atreus. I don't usually make perverted jokes.
You can do unintentionally.
Yeah, okay, but then it's not a joke. It's like a Freudian slip.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Either way, shout out that Tarotaku. Thank you for the 5-banger. Billy Aoki, appreciate you. JKM 1012. Tis not funny. Or is it? Soul Assassin is here. We're about for another 2-banger. Seeing Seether and Strain, I think it's supposed to be Stained next month. Poor wallet. Well, one of those bands is good. Yeah, one of those bands is good. Shout out. Thank you for the 2-banger, homie. Cool Gamer is up in this bitch. Ricky D is here. Let's see. Scrap Gamer. I think I called you out. Shout out Scrap Gamer. Pucanini holding it down over on the Kick side of things. Book of Bananas, the 2-banger. Lies. What are we lying about? We haven't lied yet, right?
I don't think so.
All we've said is our names and read super chats. We haven't had a chance to lie about anything. Mr. E. Barauco Rudaka is here. Shout out to you. And that is everybody. Alrighty, crew. Book Bananas with a 2-banger. You, sir, just earned yourself a game for that lie. What fucking lie?
You got to at least explain it, Eric. You're pulling a woman move and expecting us to read your mind. Stop it.
Where is the lie? Alrighty. Before we get into the topics proper, I, thanks to Camelot, saw this incredibly heartwarming story about a dude who quit drinking beer. And as somebody who is known to indulge in alcohol and probably more than I should, I just want to show you guys this quick inspirational video.
You know, I'll never forget that, man. I was at a pool party in my backyard, and I looked down at my gut, and I go, not on my watch. I'm never going to have a beer gut. And that day, I switched to vodka. You know, I'll
There it is. Drink up, Buttercup. That's right, boys. Beer's disgusting. Drink vodka like a fucking adult.
Oh, my goodness. Or don't. You know, better choice.
And one more thing before we get to the comment, the videos and whatnot proper. Kalina Liang says she grew her thighs by 6.5 centimeters in preparation for playing Chun-Li in Street Fighter. When I was bulking, I ate 12 eggs a day. Every 2 hours, I'd have a meal, and I was on the verge of throwing up, but it worked. I gotta say, I respect the fuck out of this.
Dang.
That's awesome.
That's real commitment to the bit.
Like 6.5 centimeters, about 2.5 inches. Yeah, Chun-Li should be known for her thighs, right? I mean, I'm a Cammy fan personally. I'm a Cammy White fan. Obviously, her last name is White. Why wouldn't I be a fan? But I'm a Cammy guy. But I got nothing but love for Chun-Li. Chun-Li, she the GOAT, baby. She the GOAT. And knowing this actress goes into that level of dedication, I appreciate it. And we got motherfuckers like a Trace up in here, and yet still not thick enough. What do you want, motherfuckers? What do you motherfuckers want? She's a video game character. Yeah, are there women with Chun-Li ass like thighs? Is that real? Yes, but it's also so incredibly fucking rare. Okay, the fact that she's had the commitment to do 6.5 centimeters of growth specifically on the thighs to prep for this role, I think is based as fuck. What more could? And Trey's might be trolling. Let's be real. You know, if a Trey's got the chance to bed this chink down, he would. But what we doing, people?
I don't know. I think it would also become a case of my steak is too juicy. You know, if you got to bed this woman, and I think she did a phenomenal job. Like 6 inches is big. I don't care what they tell you guys.
6.5 centimeters. It's about 2.5 inches.
Centimeters? That's
it's about
2.5.
Still 2.5 inches is still. Trust me, I know a lot of you guys out there would be like, "Yeah, I could do with 2.5 more inches." There's my joke.
That's pretty incredible. And she went out of her way to make herself sick to make sure she got those 2 extra inches.
Absolutely agreed. I think she's gonna be great. I'm so hyped for this movie. I cannot wait. It is arguably my most look forward to movie of all upcoming movies for the rest of this year. Yeah, I appreciate it. All righty, crew. I see a lot of supers coming in, so I'm gonna read those. I'm gonna tell you all about the tiers, of which we're already fucking close to tier 2. Let's see. We had Retro Meister come in, member for 6 months. Shout out to 6 months membership. Evening, Leon and Cindy. First off, saw Coyote versus At Me last night. I'll be seeing it this weekend or Monday. I'll be seeing it very soon, like within the next 4 to 5 days. Loved it. Worth the wait. Finally, fuck Rockstar in GTA 6. Ananta is going to be my GTA 6. I'm going to say my piece because I know Cindy wants to talk about Ananta, so I'm going to say this first. I agree with you, with the exception of Ananta being your GTA 6. Now, here's the dealio. I want Ananta to be good. I do. But anytime something's too good to be true, it usually is. And I think Ananta's going to be one of those cases. I want to be wrong. I would love to be proven wrong. But Ananta seems like Chinese scam data harvesting, and it cannot be everything they're promising. They're promising everything in the world. It's too much. I don't believe it. But I want to be wrong. Now, Cindy, take it away.
I would like to give them a benefit of the doubt on this one because from the trailers that we've seen so far, it feels like this is going to be a massive game, far, far better than anything GTA 6 is going to drop, in my personal humble opinion. But also, I had an unpaid sponsorship by them. So go check out the short that is on my channel. Hopefully I will do some more work with them. It has been quite lovely to get this opportunity. So hell yeah.
And for those of you wondering, you're like, oh, obviously she's saying nice shit because, she had the sponsorship. Cindy has been talking to me about Ananta pretty much since we met like a year and a half ago. So her love for this is absolutely authentic. And I can say this shit because I'm not sponsored by them, paid or unpaid. So I would tell you guys if she was fucking lying. But no, Cindy's been creaming over this game pretty much since it was announced. And I've been trying to tell her for the last year and a half. Temper your expectations.
I mean, I will, but I have been following this since it dropped.
So have I, to be fair. And that's why I say I want to be wrong, because I do want this to truly be anime GTA with some Spider-Man flavor. Like, it looks incredible. Just the fact that it's free to play, they're only charging for cosmetics. Like, it seems it's going to have all this content. Again, when things are too good to be true, they usually are. But please be the time I'm wrong about that.
Oh, I know. And then from what I understand, even the files aren't going to be that big. Like, I want to know how they're going to pull all that off. It's a lot of lip service, but I want to see where it ends.
Because being an anime game, they can get away with lower, not graphic fidelity, but lower like levels of detail and stuff. Like, you don't have to have, when you're playing GTA 6, you can like look through the shop windows and see the shop keeps and everything on the walls. They're selling, there's price tag. You don't need to do shit like that in a fucking anime game.
Yeah. Well, I agree with Krovax here. He says it's
go for it.
I agree with Krovax here. He says it's been in the oven long enough. It has been. It's been like 5 years since its announcement.
That's true. Extreme Nate with a 20 banger. Hey, Leon, Cindy, hope y'all are good. Exterminate, not Extreme Nate. Exterminate. Thank you. Exterminate. Hey, Leon, Cindy, hope y'all are good. I'm doing fan-fucking-tastic. How about you, Cindy?
I am doing lovely. Thank you so much for asking.
That's what I like to hear. All righty, homie. 20 banger, you get you a clip. Let's give you some peak racism, son. You racist motherfuckers. I didn't know how to bring you back.
Look at this nigga's face. Look at his face. Look at his fucking face.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Again, happy 100th episode of New Black Street tonight. I was on it for a bit. We had a blast. Made a lot of racist jokes. It was great.
I missed out.
LMA with the 5 jewels saying treat. Motherfucker, throw a dove. Treat him. Anyway, jewels are cancer, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you all so much.
Give us a woof.
What?
Give us a woof.
Not for no 5 fucking jewels, I'm giving you a wolf. Drop a 20 banger, I'll give you a wolf. Drop a 20 banger, I'll give you a few wolves, but not for no 5 fucking jewels. Book of Bananas with a 2 banger. You tell pervy jokes all the time. I don't, though. I really don't. I tell really fucked up jokes. Dead babies, cancer, black people. But I don't really do pervy jokes all that much. I find most sexual humor to be low-hanging fruit, honestly. I'll do it like every now and again when the joke just like can't be passed up. But I don't really do pervy jokes that much, do I?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah. Book of Bananas with a 2 banger. Rice Mommies FT Dubs. You could goddamn right. We do love us some rice mommies. Call it my chink in the armor. El Mervot with a 2 banger. That's one yappy right hand if Cindy is that. Your right hand comes off. Book of Grudge with a 5 banger. Leon is a fellow ink smudger. I'm less proud of myself now. Bad company really ruins the party. I have to look up what an ink smudger is, and now I'm worried.
A lefty.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I've never heard that term for lefty. Yeah. So technically I'm ambidextrous, but like I was born left-handed, and my grandparents are the type of people that like they believe that left-handed people like that was a sign of evil and whatnot. So they forced me and trained me to use my right hand. So I like from fucking birth basically. So I can use both equally, but I'm dominant left. Book of Bananas with a 2 banger. Crimson Desert was too good to be true, and yet fair enough. Crimson Desert was an exception to the rule for a lot of people. Fair enough. I'll give you that. And last but not least, El Mervot with a 2 banger. Be careful. Leon didn't see Cindy's wife or tier list. I did, and it was dog shit.
No, shut up.
It was dog shit. I wasn't going to say nothing. But yes, no, I did see Cindy's wife or tier list, and it was fucking atrocious. Like you should be ashamed of yourself, honestly.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna stand by my choices.
Yeah, well. And last thing I'll say before I actually get the content proper, Wheat Thins is Power World is also too good to be true. No, it wasn't. Power World is not too good to be true. Power World is exactly what it was supposed to be. Power World, I'm not saying it's not good. Power World is great, but I do not think Power World is too good to be true. Power World is everything it advertises itself as and everything it was supposed to be, but also everything it advertised itself as was nothing crazy. It was like, hey, let's make Breath of the Wild meet Pokemon meet fucking like insert survival game here. It does its job. It does it exceedingly well, but I would not call Power World too good to be true. I would call it a very good game that just delivered on what it said it would deliver on. I don't know if you have thoughts on that.
No, I do agree with you. And honestly, they far exceeded expectations.
Carlos Batista with a 5-banger. There's also Varsapura by Hoyoverse. It's another anime GTA like with Persona influences. You play as a hot policewoman. Well, if it's Hoyoverse, it's probably a gacha game, which means I will never fucking touch it. But thank you for the 5-banger.
Do they only produce gacha games? I don't know if that's true.
They have an upcoming game coming out that's not a gacha game, but I'm pretty sure the upcoming game coming out that's not a gacha game is their very first non-gacha game. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's their very first non-gacha
I'm
game.
checking that. Hold on.
Yeah, by all means. Was not ex-minister of matrimony with a 2-banger. Did you explain to Sevi her question from New Black Street? I wasn't on New Black Street by that point. I don't know what you're talking about. I had gotten off the show because I had to go to Badger's show. Did you not even notice I left? Do I mean that little to you people? Book of Bananas with a 2-banger. To add context, Sevi doesn't know what a queef is. Well, she learned from what I heard. She learned because she messaged me about learning it. Elmer Vaughn with a 2-banger. Don't you watch anime with Cindy? Teach her more anime. Look, we go back and forth on whether we watch old shit that I'm showing her or we watch new shit that's currently airing that's new to both of us. So it just sort of depends. Speaking of, this Sunday, like Sunday night or something, we have to watch more Kaiju Girl.
Oh yeah, no,
we haven't watched it in ages, and I'm sure it's close to the end now. I bet we have like 6 episodes stored up to watch.
Okay, yeah, no, we have 4.
Okay, 4. Point is, I've been jonesing for some Kaiju Girl.
I gotcha.
Hayden Wayne with a 20-banger. They have said Ananta is not gacha. Microtransactions are going to be cosmetic from whatever. Yeah, no. I was not saying Ananta was going to be gacha. That wasn't what I said at all. I was just saying that Ananta seems too good to be true in terms of like, how can you maintain yourself as a free-to-play game? The cost only coming from cosmetics. It's coming from China. It is going to be data harvesting the game. That's what it is. Ananta is that way the Chinese can steal all of your information and usurp the U.S. and eventually wreak World War III upon us. Ananta is step 1 to World War III.
You think that's the only game they're doing that with? They have
no,
Marvel
I don't think
rivals.
it's the only game. I'm just saying that this is a prime example of it.
I just think there's so many ways to get our information.
I think any
that we're not
online
even
Chinese game does that. I don't play online Chinese games for that reason. Don't play Marvel Rivals. Didn't play Where Winds Meet or whatever. Yeah, I don't play games from China that are online only.
Okay, so while Hoyoverse primarily does gacha, they do have 2 games that were not gachas. And then the new one that's coming out is not a gacha.
Yeah, the new ones are new, yeah. Marvel Rivals already got 90% of gamers. It didn't get me, though. Anyway, Hayden Wayne, shout out. You absolute fucking legend. This is for you, bro.
Call it whatever. But if I made $1 for each time I made a racist joke, I would actually have $0. Because I'm not joking.
Based? Based? Hello?
Hayden Wayne coming in with a 5-banger. To be honest, I'm more worried about the U.S. getting my data than China. I'm worried about both. To be fair, see, I'm equally worried about the U.S. as I am China. It's not mutually. I fucking hate them both. The government, I was not the country. I love my country. I hate the people ruling us. But shout out, thank you for the 5-banger, homie. Carlos Batista with a 2-banger. Warframe was able to do it. Sell only cosmetics. Again, possibly exceptions to the rule and whatnot. I'm just saying I'm curious. Yeah, Cindy, go make your hot toddy.
Okay, I'll be right back.
With a 5-banger. Leon, know the name of anime game with female-looking Sherlock Holmes looking for a character during a stream with Hypno? You said you like Resi 4. Silver Palace, I believe is the one you're talking about. Silver Palace. And if that's not a gacha game, I'll play it. But it looked like a gacha game. I hope I'm wrong. I couldn't quite tell, but it looked like it was going to be a gacha game. If it's not a gacha game, I'll play it. If it is, off the fucking table. But yeah, it's called Silver Palace. And it did look great. If I played gacha games, I would totally play it. True Aztec Warrior coming in with a $1 due. Shout out. Thank you oh so much. Rodaka, thank you as well. Let's get y'all one more clip. Cindy apparently needs to make a hot toddy. And so I don't know when she'll be back. So I might just have to riff with you guys for a bit. It's going to take forever for us to get in the content proper.
I know now that it could never work between us. Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black.
Bingo, bango, bongo. There y'all go. Shout book of grudges are at 5 banger. China already has your data. Every free app on your phone harvests it, and they've sold it to data brokers. That's probably true, to be fair. That is probably true. Although apps are really on my phone. I keep my phone pretty clean, actually. Always use a VPN. My VPN is never turned off. I use X and Instagram, yeah. Between X and Instagram, do I really have it? My the app for my grocery store where I shop for my groceries at. Alamo Draft House. I really don't have that many apps on my phone. Little Caesars, Groupon. Maybe, China's buying that data. It's possible. And yeah, China probably does. But that being said, I'd still like to mitigate it as much as possible. Cody Bear with a 5 banger. How about Dragon Sword? Korean gacha that removed the gacha and sold as a full game. Well, that's different because Dragon Sword is not a gacha game. It was going to be a gacha game, but now it's just a fucking anime single-player adventure game. I haven't played it yet, but I plan on it for sure. Yeah, Dragon Sword looks great, but it's not a gacha game. It was going to be a gacha game, like you said. Exterminate with a 5 banger. Sadly, Silver Palace is a gacha game. That is sad because now I won't play it. Silver Palace looked fucking awesome, but I was like, this is probably a gacha game. It's got all the hallmarks of a gacha game. And lo and behold, as Exterminate is telling us here, it is in fact a gacha game. That's depressing, son. That's fucking depressing. Shout out and play y'all another clip because you guys just keep the supers rolling in. I appreciate it. And while we're at it, any super chat you send me goes directly to hating the fucking Jews in Israel.
Donald, write this name. Hassan Nasrallah.
Hassan Nasrallah. Got it.
Next, Yahya Sinwar.
Yahya Sinwar.
And Ismail Haniyeh. Abu Obida.
You love to see it. All right, crew. For those of y'all that don't know, because we're already fucking there, we have 3 tiers. We're at tier 2 out of 3. Tier 1, Hundo. We extend the show. If you donated, bring you guys on, and we extend the show and play like Jackbox or Hangout, whatever it may be. Tier 2, we spin a wheel of movies. It has to be a movie I've either never seen or a movie that's been so long as I've seen, it's like watching it for the first time. And we do a Discord watch party for it in the Discord on Thursday night, which is, we've hit that tier. Rudaka says no tier 4 tonight, Leon. We could do a tier 4. Sometimes we run a super secret tier 4. Last week we did a super secret tier 4, and it means I had to play Dustborn on stream, which is happening either tomorrow or Sunday, by the way. The tier 4 from last week, Dustborn, will either be tomorrow or Sunday. Tier 3, 300. We do, I forsake my day off. Normally I take Sundays off. I forsake my day off, and we do a Sunday special stream. So I stream for you guys on Sunday. Whether we hit tier 3 or not, I will still be doing Dustborn on Sunday, if not tomorrow. But yeah, tier 3, we'll do the Sunday special. And then if y'all want a tier 4, Rudaka says mixtape. Bro, mixtape? Really? I'll put it in the chat. Hold on. I'll put a poll. I'll do a poll. Alrighty. God damn. If that's what you say, Rudaka, you're the one that even brought up a tier 4. She's a SNES RPG. Terranigma is getting released. I have no idea what that is, unfortunately. Sorry, homie. No idea what that is. You already know. Mixtape better than Dustborn. Don't be fucking cool. Grift. Just going with the chat. It's actually pretty close. It's actually it's closer to 50-50 than you think. Artemis on Trey with a 5-banger. Cinny must act as support for the Dustborn playthrough. Cinny or Sevi, I'm gonna have one of them with me. I'm gonna have one of them with me for the Dustborn playthrough. Cinny or Sevi, depending on schedules for sure. Probably Sevi, because Cinny is usually pretty busy on Sundays herself. But it's possible. The Dustborn playthrough will take me probably a couple of streams. No, she's running to make herself a drink real quick. She's running to make a drink real quick. You'll need it. Oh yeah, who would be more tortured? The thing about Dustborn is it's a full game. It's not like Mixtape where you can wrap it up in a single stream. It's a full fucking game. That would be great. Then I don't have to play it. Stacks of cringe. Yeah, so Dustborn. Mia tried Dustborn this week. She couldn't get through more than 45 minutes. Oh, no. It was part of the deal. I have to play the whole game. So even if I have to do multiple streams, I have to play the whole game. And unlike Atreus, I'm going to actually do it. Unlike Atreus, I'm going to actually play the full game. Hey, Ray Stone, thank you for the sub, homie. Truly appreciate you. Thank you for the sub. Dustborn is like, what, 8 to 12 hours? Yeah, I think it's like 8 hours. I can check it out right now. I'm pretty sure it's like 8 hours. Dustborn, how long to beat? Wait, what? 17 hours? No, there's no way. There's 17 hours? What? I did not realize what I was getting myself in. I thought it was like 8. I thought it was like 8. Oh, fuck me. Hopscotching backwards. Exterminate for a 10-banger. Are you going to play Wolverine? No, I'm not. For one, I don't have a PS5. I do not support Sony. I will not be purchasing any Sony products. Also, even if I was, had a PS5, even if I did buy Sony games, Wolverine looks like dog shit. Wolverine looks like hot fucking dog shit. I would not touch it with a 10-foot pole. It is all of the worst aspects of the modern Spider-Man games and really just the hallmarks of bad modern game design in general. Yeah, Wolverine looks fucking awful. I thank God every day that I don't even have a system capable of playing it. But shout out. Thank you for the 10-banger. See, did I play? Here we go. Do this clip.
Now excuse me while I harass someone for having pronouns in their bio.
You cunts are cooked getting this poor bastard to play all that shit. Yeah, it's 64-36 right now. There's 47 votes, but there's it's 47 votes, but it's fucking nearly 200 of you watching. It could always go the other way. I'm going to play it, but it's like more and more like a disaster. The fact that you would purchase anything Sony is honestly quite disheartening. Quite disheartening. After everything that Sony has done to just destroy the gaming landscape and gaming culture, I can't justify people buying that game. I don't know how people can justify themselves buying that game. Yeah, it's not going to change. I'll just end it now. All right. Super secret tier 4 goal. 400. I play Mixtape. Yeah, Mixtape's only 3 hours. It's a good deal for you. Yeah, that offsets the 17 hours of Dustborn. Because here's the problem. I'm a completionist. If that's 17 hours of side quests, I didn't know the game had side quests. But I want to fucking 100% it. I want to get all the trophies. I'm a trophy whore. So if I have to do all the side quests and shit, like I may have just trapped myself with last week's episode. Book of Bananas with 2-banger. Just notice Cinny is a fucking elf.
Ha!
You're not an elf, though. You're a goddess. You're a dragon goddess.
Why? Because I have pointy ears?
Apparently that makes you an elf.
Fucking racist.
Alrighty. Now that you're back, we're going to finally get to the content proper 35 fucking minutes into the stream. The anti-GTA 6 grift is dead. That's right. Atreus about to be out here, at least I assume based on the name of the video, capping for GTA 6. I find this to be fucking sickening. Now, Atreus is my boy. Atreus is my friend. But I find a lot of his gaming takes sickening. And saying that the anti-GTA 6 grip is dead is now here's the dealio. I'm not saying GTA 6 is going to fail. I've never said that. I've said from the beginning, GTA 6 will be one of the, if not the most successful video game of all time.
Yeah.
But at what cost, gamers? At what cost? Why would you do this to yourselves? Why would you spend $100 for a game to get everything that's within the game? Because remember, if you buy the regular $80 version, you only have it's got content locked behind the deluxe edition. Why would you buy something that has no physical option whatsoever? Why would you buy something that is literally all the worst hallmarks of modern day game design shoved into one game, the worst of the anti-consumer practices? So no, the grift isn't over. And Trace is retarded, I assume. Let's find out.
You don't even get first person perspective
On at least one of the versions, yeah.
Yeah, and then it's what is it, locked at 30 FPS? Y'all are fucked. I'm gonna laugh
locked
at
at 30 FPS if you're playing on a regular PS5 instead of a PS5 Pro. Yep.
I'm gonna mock the shit out of y'all.
I want to start this video out by just saying my grift has limits. Okay. I can only grift but so far. And listen, I don't like the fact that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be $100 if you want the complete game. I don't.
Then your grift shouldn't be over. Out the gate, you've destroyed your own credibility, Atreus. Then your grift shouldn't be over. You should be making post after post, video after video, fucking lambasting this company, lambasting this game, but more than anyone, lambasting the fucking fake-ass gamers that are willing to throw their consumer rights away just so they can spend $100 in this game so they can get all the in-game purchases and shit.
I
the
don't
grift
know.
shouldn't be over.
If it was me, guys, I would want people to fight for this game and just be like, hey, I'm not going to settle for this bullshit that you guys are pumping out. I waited how many years? Like 15?
13, I believe.
13 years
Something like that.
for this game. I want it to be amazing, and you guys are not giving me amazing. You're giving me the shit on your left boot.
Serranos nails it. There's not one single game good enough worth compromising your principles over. It's a fucking video game, man. Exactly. The fact there is no option in the world to own this game. You do not own it. Like, even when it comes out on PC, you're still like, because like there's the whole hypocrisy. Well, Leon, you get your games on Steam. You don't own those. First of all, I get a lot of games on GOG. I do own those. I buy physical copies. I own those. Yes, I use Steam. But the fact of the matter is, there's a difference between a digital storefront that is pro-consumer, which Steam is. Steam is a pro-consumer storefront. Most times, it's got some issues, but far and away, it's a pro-consumer storefront. Whereas PlayStation is removing any and all pro-consumer protections. Yes, you should not compromise on your principles just because, it's been 13 years since I played a fucking GTA game. Losers.
I don't like the fact that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be digital only. I don't like the fact that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to not be coming to PC day one. I also don't like the fact that Grand Theft Auto 6 is making you subscribe to a subscription service just to see an extended look at the game while everybody else sits on the side. I don't like none of that shit. But what I'm going to tell you right now is, as a nigga who was not looking forward to this game at all, had zero interest in playing it, after seeing some of the footage for this game,
my draws are so.
Pause. I'm just starting.
It didn't even look that good. It just looked like GTA, dude. Like why is everyone treating the footage from GTA 6 like it's the second coming of Christ? It just looked like GTA 5, but with slightly better graphics, dog.
I mean, I agree. It's guys, there's so many better games out there. There can't be the end all be all with GTA 6. You guys just are living on nostalgia, on hope, like hopes and dreams, and that is it.
It out there. My draws are soaking, okay? And you know the story with this game with the last few weeks, this cyber leak character who has been leaking, which is starting to look like early builds of the game and things like that. And boy, it's looking like this game is unstoppable. It just
it always
Yeah, I was going to say that it was always going to be. There's too much hype built around it. People waited far too long. They are absolutely going to lap this up because if they don't, then that means they waited all this time and gave them all this hope for nothing. So that means their hopes and dreams were for naught, and they cannot do that because pride. And then now they're just going to shill for it, no matter how dumb they look or sound, because their pride is on the line.
Well, and beyond that, like, first, as you said, this game was always going to be huge. Anybody that said this game would fail were either lying to you, lying to themselves, or both. All three, both. However you would say that. Anyway, point is, they were lying to you, or lying to themselves, or both. This game was going to be unstoppable no matter what. But maybe, just fucking maybe, there was a moment, maybe some hope that gamers could have some goddamn self-worth and say, you know what? Now I'm going to put my foot down. I'm not going to adhere to these anti-consumer practices. I'm not going to subscribe to Netflix just so I can watch a fucking trailer that will be on YouTube 6 hours later. There will be other YouTubers reacting to. No, I'm not going to spend $100 for content that's already within the game, but they have it locked unless you pay the $100 threshold. No, I'm not going to pay $100 for 30 FPS because I have a regular PS5 instead of a PS5 Pro. Like, I would think for a moment there might be some fucking gamers that would just say, you know what? No. But they don't fucking do, because gamers are the weakest motherfuckers on earth. Hayden Wayne with a 50 banger says, unfortunately, people buy the game on consoles. Physical already doesn't exist on PC at this point. I'm afraid that battle is lost. It's not about whether physical exists. You're making the wrong argument. It's about whether ownership exists. Ownership does exist on PC. GOG has ownership. When you buy the game on GOG, you're not buying a license of the game. You're buying the .exe file that you there own. And you can put that .exe file on a flash drive and you can put it on other devices. You can burn those things to a disk. You have a disk burner. So you own what you buy on GOG. It's not about physical not existing. It's about whether, because if there was an option, if PlayStation's model was, hey, buy digital, but you're actually owning the thing, not just owning a license to it, the conversation would be totally different. It's about owning what you buy. So I do not think the battle is lost because there is still ownership on PC. When it comes to PC, I'll be picking up and playing it. Looks fun to me. It is GTA. That's the point in your story. But it's not. It's not. GTA ain't been GTA since the PS2.
You're getting neutered.
GTA since the PS2.
You're getting the neutered GTA version. You're basically saying that you're going to accept the modern slop and buy it regardless. Because, I mean, think about it. They're not going to have the same jokes that they had in any of the previous GTAs because they can't get away with it since they're being run by wine moms.
Fucking based. All right, let's get I hit more supers as we go, but let's go get more of this video. Shout out. Thank you so much for the 50 banger, Hayden.
It is what it is. We got to talk about it. They have finally given us an official brand new look at GTA 6, and there's rumors saying the game is not finished, which I actually believe. But what they're showing, man, it's going to be the biggest game of all time. Somebody said they might make $2 trillion. I believe it. I believe it. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. The first thing we got to discuss, guys, is the apparent stock drop of Take-Two following those leaks. All right. Pirate Nation had reported that Take-Two has lost around $2.8 billion in market value following the GTA 6 leaks. Take-Two stock was around $248 million per share. I'm sorry, $248 per share before the leaks on August 18th, and later dropped to $233 per share. The company's total market value fell by more than $2.8 billion in less than 2 days. So if you got money, I mean, I don't know where it's where the stock is right now, but if you got an overabundance of money sitting around, I'm talking about in the tens of thousands. I ain't talking about you niggas that got a couple $1,000 because it ain't gonna help you. But if you got tens of thousands of dollars, maybe even more sitting around, you might want to go and invest yourself into that sweet Take-Two stock, because after what they revealed today, if you wasn't pre-ordering the game by now, which y'all know I hate pre-ordering, I hate niggas who pre-order. Niggas is probably pre-ordering it today. I'm sorry.
Right. They're pre-ordering. They're pre-ordering a digital fucking copy. You guys, Cindy, what did pre-ordering used to be for?
That's so that you got physical media early. You got access to the game early.
Not necessarily early per se, but like
no midnight releases.
Well, right, but that's not early because like midnight, it comes out on midnight. Like the point is like, let's say a store got 200 copies shipped to it.
Okay.
And you had 200 pre-orders. Well, if someone comes in, at 8 a.m. the next morning,
they could assure they had your copy. Yeah.
Exactly. You can't run out of digital fucking copies. Why are you pre-ordering shit? Why are you pre-ordering something that it has an infinite supply? People are fucking stupid to be pre-ordering a digital fucking game.
And you used to get like extra bonuses, like real bonuses, like a statue or like
if you
a
did like
flag,
deluxe
a
editions
map
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And now they're just
even then, dude, I pre-ordered Naruto Ultimate Ninja 2 for the PS2 back in the day. This is like 2007 or some shit. And this is what before like deluxe editions and stuff. Just GameStop was running this promo. Hey, if you pre-order this game, you get a little Naruto minifigure. It was like this big. And I pre-ordered and I got one. And lo and behold, it turns out they had 8 different ones. So like 8 different characters. And Naruto, Rock Lee, Gaara, Kakashi, Orochimaru. I don't remember the other 3. I think Tamari was one of them. The point is there was like 8 of them. And so I went around to other GameStops and be like, yo, I got the game and I got the Sasuke figure, but I would like to collect all 8. And the dude at GameStop was such a G. Because I was like, can I just buy the others if there's people that didn't pick up their pre-orders, if you have extra stock or whatever? Because like I would just like to collect all 8. And dude at GameStop was such a G. He was like, oh, we got Sony extras. I'll just give you all of them we have. What character did you get? And what are the 7 you need? I got all fucking 8.
Oh shit.
Dude was third Hokage. He was one of them. So yeah, I ended up getting all 8 of the minifigs. Point is, it was just free with the pre-order. It wasn't even some super ultimate edition. This is back when games were $50, by the way. This PS2 games were $50 on drop. So I pre-ordered this game back in like 2007, $50, got the little fucking Naruto figure for free. And then they gave me the other 7 just because I was a Naruto fan.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
And look at where we're at in gaming now.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is, because we are about to take a look at basically what is some of the gameplay footage of this game. Now, obviously, they revealed 26 minutes of what GTA 6 is going to look like. And we're not going to be looking at the entire 26 minutes, but there's also a 2-minute trailer that we can take a look at, plus some little gameplay clips that'll give us a little snippet of what we're looking at here. Okay, so starting out first is this car chase. Now, there's no audio here. You guys aren't going to be able to hear the audio. So the sound design, let's just ignore that.
This doesn't even really look like gameplay.
Like,
I mean, it's definitely gameplay. It's
no, it just looks like a cinematic. That's just
right.
That's just
I get what I was about to follow up saying. Like, I get what you're saying, as in like it looks so curated.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's very polished. I get why they would do it all polished and whatnot. It's for the presentation. But yeah, it looks like it's cinematic. It's not. It is real gameplay. But like, you were able to do this sort of stuff on the PS2, PS3. Like, yeah, the graphical fidelity wasn't near what it is. Can we just all be honest? Graphics fucking peaked last generation. The improvements have been incremental. I really don't care that, like, okay, in this screenshot right here, oh, I can count the planks on that fucking pallet in the distance. I can count the planks of wood on that total pallet. Me as a gamer, I don't care about that.
No, I completely agree. It's completely unnecessary. It's like GTA 5 still looks decent. I still see people like what is it? Like people will still like bring up clips of GTA 5 and it still looks fine. Like there's nothing you can tell me they did graphically that is better than GTA 5.
Yeah, this looks like slightly better GTA 5. I mean, emphasis on slightly.
Like this looks bananas. This looks, anybody who's trying to cope and say that this doesn't look like, anything substantial, I think you're coping. I really do. And the reason why,
go for it.
No, I think you saying that it's coping is not wanting to hear the argument. You're just shutting your ears going la 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 la, because that it is a valid argument. There is no graphic upgrade that they could bring to this game that would make the game even better, because you're not really staring at the graphics. You're not going, oh, I can count every pore on that man's face. You're just like, hey, can I shoot a bitch up Is the story good? Can I get hookers? Like, am I going to get the racist jokes? That's what people really care
Which,
about.
by the way, we know we're not going to get.
Yeah, I want to know if you could drive through a pride parade. That's it. I just want clips of nothing but that.
And again, it's not even that this looks bad. I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm saying that what we're seeing so far just looks like more of the same. And like when it comes to GTA, from a gameplay perspective, you know what you're going to get. It's been relatively the same ever since the PS2. Obviously, there's been extra mechanics added as the games have gone on. Obviously, the graphics have gotten better. But like GTA from GTA on the PS2 era and onward has been largely the same. If you want more GTA, fuck it. I get you want more GTA. But let's not pretend that like graphically that this is a huge improvement over what we were getting on like the PS4. It's a marginal improvement. I'll admit it's an improvement. But it's a marginal one that, to me, does not justify a $100 fucking price tag.
No, it doesn't. Nothing about this justifies it.
Right.
Because if you come over here to this post from Emerald Apple, and Emerald Apple is definitely a popular gaming account on Twitter that normally has takes that I, for the most part, agree with, but I don't agree with this. Okay. Emerald Apple says this really just looks like GTA 5 with a graphics glow up mod. The physics and the damage models still look canned, and a lot of the chase gunplay feels more like an arcade feel instead of a next-gen video game with $1 billion+ spent on it.
So far, I agree with this completely. He's saying he disagrees with Emerald. Like, let GTA 5 with the graphics glow up mod. Look, GTA 5 has been out for 3 generations now. It's been remastered multiple times. You can get a real clean, crisp, beautiful looking PS5 via GTA 5 on your PC via mods and stuff. No, I do think that's what this looks like. Fuck it, you can do it with Fallout 4. Now, Fallout 4, like the character model is still gonna look wonky and shit, but like all the in-game environments, you could get in-game environments for using mods for Fallout 4 that look like this. Now, depending on the level of your PC, it might cook your fucking PC. But if you got a badass PC like your boy does, you can do it. I've done it. Fallout 4 on my PC, fucking sweet looking, son. I got like 170 something mods run at once to make this game look beautiful. So no, it does look like GTA 5 with a glow up mod.
Even this car chase scene, too much of it still has that scripted feel that doesn't look organic at all. This trailer, just a heavily edited montage to just show all the good parts of the game, not someone actually playing the game. Over 80% of it is cutscenes, and it's a really bad look. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, Emerald, you're coping. And I'm not saying this.
No, wait a minute. Wait, was that actually a cutscene?
It's not a cutscene. It's
no. What he was showing in the background, was that actually from GTA 6? Because I recall a location that looked just like that in GTA 5. The bridge,
not someone actually playing the game over
looks like, and it looks like GTA 5. I swear.
Well, this is definitely GTA 6 because you could tell because it's the Miami setting instead of the California setting.
Oh, I don't know what I'm remembering, but it looks just like it.
But again, the reason that you're remember it improperly is because, again, this is just marginally better than GTA 5 graphics.
80% of it is cutscenes, and it's a really bad look. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, Emerald, you're coping. And I'm not saying this as somebody who's super excited to play the game. Y'all know I've said all year that I had zero interest in playing this game. As a matter of fact, I have more interest in playing Ananta than I do this game. And if you don't know what Ananta is, go look it up. It's pretty much, it looks like the anime version of Grand Theft Auto. It's like a lot of weird shit going on. We actually watched a trailer on New Black Street today, but it's got a lot of shit going on. It looks like you can practically do anything in that game. It's just an anime format. You know what I'm saying? But I think this post, it's cool. It's cool. To say that this looks like, I guess, GTA 5 with a glow up mod. Okay, I mean, whatever. You saying it looks scripted. I think that speaks more to how good the gameplay looks. The gameplay.
Well, see, but here's what Trace isn't getting. That segment was very obviously a set piece segment. Like here, I'll give you an example. So we hop on over to YouTube real quick and we type in, and Sydney, I know you're gonna be familiar with this because you and I have played this game together. God knows how many times. Resident Evil 5 machine gun car level. Here we go. It looks like this. Maybe if it'll play. All right, I'll try refreshing. You're fucking me on stream, YouTube.
It's been having troubles for a couple of days now.
Okay, so it's not just me.
Yeah.
I'll try. There we go. Hold on. It came up. Oh, yeah. It's literally giving me a little update here saying experiencing interruptions. But anyway, once this loads up, here we go. It looks like this right here. Now, obviously, the graphics, the GTA looks better graphically. Obviously, this is a PS3 game. But, like, the car and everything is on rails, and you're controlling the gun. You're shooting the oncoming, villains and whatnot. This is a set piece level. I don't think that you're sitting there like controlling the car and everything. The car is probably on some sort of rails, some sort of scripted segment while you're taking out all the oncoming cops. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like a scripted set piece segment.
Yeah, no, completely. It really, really does. And I feel like he's the one who's coping here, and he's not wanting to listen to reason, which is like basically every GTA fanboy ever.
And I'm not even going to call Atreus a GTA fanboy because, to his credit, he's being honest in that he has said ad nauseum he was not interested in this game. He has said it multiple times when we've streamed together the whole nine. I don't know what he got out of this fucking Netflix showcase or whatnot. I don't know where he got all this shit from.
No, my question is, what on earth did they show him, right? That did not make an alarm go off in his head that says, hey, they are really going to polish this turd up to make it not look like a turd so that you will buy it. Like, he's falling for the corpo propaganda, and then he's starting to shill for it. And it's like, he's the type to get easily, I guess, what's the word? Like, bamboozled into buying this shit. If they show him enough like trickery, he won't question anything. He'll be like, oh, okay, no, that's a great idea. I should definitely go. Like, he should stay away from Indian people and anything they have to sell.
First of all, that's funny as fuck. Second of all, let's say that he was enthralled by the gameplay and stuff. All right, fair enough. I can't even fault you for that. Let's say you're enthralled by the gameplay, enthralled by the visuals. Are you so enthralled you're willing to throw your morals aside given the culmination of every anti-consumer practice in the book that this game is laden with?
Good that it looks scripted, the way the cars are flipping over each other after you shoot the tires off. The way the gun sounds, of course, you can't hear that. But I think this looks like it had a substantial amount of money invested into it. And I think that Emerald Apple here is coping. Now, here we have some of the trailers. A lot of it, you can see a lot going on here. The character models look crazy. Lucia is thick as shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you see some of the gunplay.
Okay, I understand. He likes the hot, thick Latina that he's
Hey,
willing
yo,
to
I do too. Y'all know who I'm dating. I do too. And I'll say Lucia looks good in this game. Not no $100 and selling my morals and principles good, but she does look good. Like,
yeah. So he just saw the hot Latina. He was like, what principles? I don't have none.
Here, some of the environment, the apartments. Look at Lucia. Jesus, she's thick, man.
Oh,
but anyway, I mean, look at this stuff, man. Like, you got backyard wrestling that you can do.
How do you know that? You just see two guys doing that. You don't know if you could partake. You just see that.
To be fair, GTA has always had a myriad of mini games and stuff like that. Like I've no doubt that's in the game. That's not a cutscene. That was gameplay just because GTA has always done stuff like that. But again, GTA has always done stuff like that. I don't know why we should be wowed by them doing what they've always done. Like,
yes, but GTA also had little segments where you would watch people do that and you can't participate. It's in the game.
That's true, but that was your character model. That was Jason or whatever his name is doing it. So like,
yeah, that could be a cutscene. You don't really know if you.
Nah, that looked, to be fair, that looked like gameplay. Like,
look at this stuff, man. Like, you got backyard wrestling.
Yeah,
that you can do.
To me, that looks like actual gameplay.
I'd have to see.
Because if it was a cutscene, you'd probably have like a more dynamic camera and there'd be like more visual stuff going on. This looks like gameplay to me.
I can't grift, guys. I'm sorry. Look at this. You got all the body types,
but you can grift. As thing as you can grift. You can grift on the you can't grift on like, oh, the game's gonna be bad. No one ever said it was gonna be, or at least I didn't say it was going to be. You can grift on the fact that it does not matter how good this game is. Does it justify the degradation of the game industry going forward? Because guess what? Now this game is $100. Oh, Leon, it's $80. No, it's $100 because you need to pay the fucking deluxe edition of all the content. So this game is $100. Now every other goddamn studio is gonna be charged $100, whether it's justified or not. Oh, this game's all is digital only. Oh, miraculously after that announcement, Sony goes digital only and no ownership, license. You only own the license to it. Like the fact that you have there's gonna be like an in-game currency system that you have to spend your real life money on, despite this being a single player game. No, there's a lot you can grift off of, because it doesn't matter how good this game is at being a game when you play it. It is raping you and the industry with all of its business practices.
I think that's
in here.
What was that?
I said I think that's fair.
You know what I'm saying? And we're not a body type person, but like it's just, it looks like the real world. Look at Lucia. You know, all that complaining about a female lead is out the window because Lucia looks so good. All the NPCs look great. The male character looks great. A masculine dude. Look at Lucia. You're going to hear me say, look at Lucia 30 goddamn times throughout this video.
Yeah,
oh
okay, I figured it out. I figured it out. He was so busy looking at Lucia, he didn't want to see anything else. That was it.
Doesn't want. Look, your boy loves him some ass and titties, but that don't make a fucking game for me.
She barely has titties.
Whether she has titties or not. Look, I'm a thigh guy. Some women got great thighs and great ass with a little bit with not much titties. That's fine. I do think Lucia looks good. I think people who say she doesn't are coping. I do not think Lucia looks ugly in the slightest. I've seen people on X that say she's ugly. I think those motherfuckers are coping. Lucia does, in fact, look good. She does. She might not be your preferred type of woman. Like maybe you like them fucking Triple G jugs and whatnot. Me, I'm a thigh guy. She thick. Lucia, objectively, let's be real. After the last 10 years of ugly stick smack bitches in games, Lucia definitely fucking looks good. However, and also a lot of the other NPCs, a lot of the other female NPCs in the game look good. Was that enough to sell your fucking principles? Fuck no.
Oh my gosh, he's selling his principles for a woman. Unheard
Not even
of.
for a woman. For pixels that resemble a woman.
True.
Yeah, you can see all the activities. Remember, you're in Florida, so there's going to be a lot of gators. You can see what's going on here. Scuba diving, obviously. I mean,
I thought he was going to say you can see a lot of gays. Because y'all remember what happened to that one nightclub in Florida. Just saying.
This is crazy. They're bringing back the weightlifting thing. I don't think Lucia would ever be that strong, but guys, come on. Anything short of this looks bananas. I think you are coping. Just flat out coping. We're in the club right here, meeting up with niggas, talking about strippers and all of this stuff like this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the racing now. The racing, I mean, this is damn near on par with Horizon. I obviously, you don't want to disrespect Horizon with all the crap that they put into their games, but this shit it looks like what you would want the sequel to look like. It looks like a next-gen experience. Now, whether or not you want to...
But how? Because here's my question. If this looks like a next-gen experience, then why is GTA 5 Online for the last God knows how many years been raking in billions of dollars and people are still playing it even on their current next-gen consoles? People still playing GTA 5 Online on their PS5s, on their PCs. The most updated next-gen experience you could have. So how is this look next-gen when you've already got GTA stuff that is next-gen on your next-gen consoles?
I have to agree with Crazy Fellas. It's like there has been racing in every GTA, hasn't there?
And above that, Strong says driving in GTA has always been god-awful. I guarantee it's going to be good. Right.
It has been god-awful.
Agreed.
Grant them the suspension of belief to believe that like a 5 foot, at most a 5'6" Hispanic woman is going around knocking niggas out. Okay, Sure, fine.
Look at that. The streamer, Neon, he's in the game. I remember hearing the developers say just a couple days ago, well, we didn't want the game to be dated in reference to why, like, there's no Trump allegories in the game. And don't get me wrong, I don't want there to be Trump allegories in the game. I'm glad this game, I'm glad they've said they're trying to be, like, apolitical or whatever, but their excuse was, we don't want the game to be dated. Then why are you putting in modern day fucking streamers that nobody's going to know in 10 fucking years? That's going to date your goddamn game.
Oh, so there's no trans?
I'm
there's
sure
there's not going to be any pride flags.
You're right. You're right. Because with the tides shifting in terms of like the current social sentiment really against that shit. Yeah, that could also date your game if then and in 10 years we start going the Saudi route and throwing them bitches off roofs. I'm just saying. Like, let's be real. Again, I'm glad you're not going the whole Trump bad, this, that, and the other route. Okay. But don't use the excuse, we don't want the game to be dated. If you've got characters saying shit like, I don't know, what's some terms that Gen Z kids use? Like 6'7". If you have even a single character in the game, NPC or not, whatever, do the 6'7" meme, that's just dated. Congratulations, your game is dated. So don't tell me you don't want your game to be dated. This shit's gonna, and it's fine, by the way. I don't mind if the game's dated. San Andreas is dated as fuck. San Andreas is great. It holds up to this day. If you were to show a fucking Gen Z kid San Andreas, have them pop it on, there's going to be some references they do not fucking get. But that doesn't alter how great the story is, how great the gameplay is. It's being dated is not inherently a bad thing. Xena Warrior Princess is a dated show. It's still a badass show.
Shit, this looks... Guys, graphically speaking, this is crazy. I don't know what else you could possibly believe. Oh my God, is that the chat on the side? Guys, what could you possibly be asking more for? Right?
A game.
I'm not trying to eat dick here. I'm sorry.
You're right.
And I want people to understand, for those of you who are new here,
stroking the shaft.
It's really working it. Like,
oh man.
All you got to do is ask Kata. And ask anybody on Saturday Night Hypnosis. Damn, that explosion was crazy. Ask anybody on Saturday Night Hypnosis.
Gosh, that explosion
I have not
was
been
crazy.
looking forward
Did you play any other game ever? Oh my goodness.
This game. I've been championing anything other than this game for quite some time. So I'm not coming from a dick-eating standpoint here. I am literally telling you that what I'm looking at, my eyes cannot deny it. Okay? I'm trying to be as honest and be as objective as I possibly can.
Let me be honest and let me be slightly more objective. I've played far less games than all of you, and I have seen better than this, and I have been more.
To be fair, you could have played a lot more games. You weren't stuck on World of Warcraft for 13 fucking years. But go on.
Yes. And then, but that I think that gives me a good insight on how mid this game is, because I've seen better explosions in other games. My brain's not fried from all these other games I've played and thusly forgotten. So I can honestly and objectively say I've seen better.
Well, so here's the thing. Atreus just said, I'm trying to be honest. I'm trying to be objective. Those two aren't the same thing. So I do actually think he's trying to be honest. I do. I think that Atreus is speaking from complete honesty right now. I think he was bamboozled. When you're fooled, and if you've been fooled, the whole point is you don't know you're fooled. That's why you were fooled. So you can be honest about your experience, not knowing that you were fooled. They aren't being honest because they fooled you, but you was the one that was fooled. Of course, you're being honest because you don't realize that you've been scammed. Now, when he says he's trying to be objective, I think he's conflating honesty and objectivity. You can be objective. Objectivity is reality regardless of honesty, lies, deceit, the whole nine. Like, if I could objectively say the sky is blue, right? If the sun is out, sky is blue. That is me being objective because there is no other way to view it. Now, that me saying the sky is blue is not me trying to be honest. I don't have to be honest to say it's blue. I happen to be honest when I say it because of the truth, but it's not an attempt at honesty. It is just an attempt at objectivity. So you can be objective, and honesty and dishonesty are kind of irrelevant to the conversation. Ultra D6 is the sky's black. You know what I mean. All right. You know what I mean. Yes, I know the sky's black, wavelengths, short blue shifts. I get it. You get what I mean. It works for the analogy. Fuck you and your pedantry. Anyway, Atreus is conflating honesty and objectivity. I do think he's being honest. I do not think he's being objective.
Here, my eyes cannot look at this and then look you guys in the face and tell you, yeah, this game is going to flop, or that this game I'm not interested.
Nobody believes it's going to flop.
Yeah, nobody said it was going to flop. I have not met one single person in my entire streaming career. I haven't even met a single dumbass on X. And let me tell you, there's a lot of them motherfuckers. I haven't met a single dumbass on X that has said that it's going to flop. I've heard people say it's going to be bad, that it's not going to be good, that they're not going to like it. I've heard people say they want it to flop. I want it to flop, but I know it won't.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fucking difference.
Well, I'm still kind of like over GTA, but I got to be honest with you. There's a lot of games that get gifted to me. I try them, maybe sometimes I don't, probably most times I don't, and then like I'm not interested in them.
Bro, the fact you would put that in a video is wild. We get gifted games every week on SNH. Like, people just be wildly gifting us games, and it's always super appreciative. Thank you so much. Like, I actually do either try or have them on the list of a tier of when to try the games that are gifted to me. Almost every game I play nowadays is a game that was gifted to me. For him to just come out in a video and say, most times I don't, is fucking crazy, because homie's like just not going to get gifted a game. Guys, don't not gift Atreus games just because he said that. Like, don't be dicks. He's probably just talking, he's being honest, to be fair. He's being honest. But like, that's a crazy thing to say. Because almost every game, I can't remember the last game I played on stream that I bought. Not true. I didn't own the Ascent, and Hypno wanted to stream the Ascent together. So I bought the Ascent myself so we could stream it together. But prior to the Ascent, I can't think of the last game I played that I bought myself. I almost exclusively play the games that were gifted to me.
But this game, I'm more than sure that if it was gifted to me and I picked it up and tried it, I would probably beat the game. Now, am I going to play multiplayer? No. That's what I'm not interested in. So let me just throw that out there. All of my gripes with Grand Theft Auto 5 came from playing the multiplayer. Okay, that's why I was no longer interested in the game. For those of you who don't know the story, when GTA 5 first came out, I was much like everybody else. I bought it, I played the story. Then, like maybe a month or two later, they released GTA Online. I played it just like everybody else, and then I didn't like the system of just because I shot a player, I get sent to the fucking underworld, and I got put in a dunce hat. But I was able to tolerate all of that. What I didn't like is when they finally released the heist. It destroyed the servers. Trying to get into a server was a nightmare. I remember, I guess, what was it? It was like an extraction when you jump out, you're trying to jump into a server, you're falling from the sky. And there was times where I was just falling from the sky for literally an hour trying to get into a server. I uninstalled GTA. I never played it again. People tried to get me to play it. People tried to get me to, oh, you should try to. Nah, I'm good. So GTA Online, I'm 1000% uninterested in. But if people wanted to see me play the GTA 6 story, that I can see myself, a little bit.
And that's the problem. That is that, and I'm repeating myself and sound like a broken record, but that's the fucking problem. Because if it were me, if I were in Atreus' shoes right now, obviously Atreus might have different morals, principles, values, things like that than me. I don't know. But if I were in his shoes, I would say, you know what? Objectively, from a game development standpoint, just like controller in hand, how the game plays, does it look good? Yes. But will I play it? Absolutely not. Because of the lack of ownership, because of the fact that they have it's a single player game, but you have to use real life, you use real life money for the in-game currency, because they have in-game content a lot behind the $100 deluxe edition. Like those are all things I would say I can objectively say this is a well-made game or looks like a well-made game, but on principle I will not play it.
I don't know if GTA is just, I'm over it. I kind of grown out of it, but I get it. It's going to be the biggest game ever. So this game is unstoppable. Rockstar is unstoppable. Take-Two is unstoppable. I think we should move on to another grift. I just got to be honest. Wave the white flag, nigga. Okay? Wave the.
I will never move on to another grift. Obviously, we're using the word grift here, ironically. He is as well. For when I clip this into a video, and inevitably people don't know what we mean when we say grift. We use it ironically. But I will never move on from the grift of the concept of ownership, because the concept of ownership goes so far beyond video games. The concept of ownership is about anything in life, games or otherwise. When you buy a thing, no power should have the legal avenue to take that thing from you if you legally purchased it.
I completely agree. And if you side with them on like letting us not have ownership, you definitely are the problem. And you should not. I do not think you are an actual gamer.
To be fair, you could be an actual quote unquote gamer, but you are a consumer, and worse than that, you let the boot of Big Daddy Gov and Big Daddy Corpo bury its heel into your neck. And maybe some black dudes are into that due to generational kinks, but the white boy here ain't.
It doesn't matter whether it has a physical edition or not. Niggas are still gonna play it. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter that it's probably gonna have some woke elements to it. It's I don't know what to tell you. It's going to succeed. Let's turn our attention to something else. Let's keep roasting Fable, for crying out loud. Okay, let's keep roasting.
You could roast both.
Yeah.
You could roast Fable for being a woke piece of shit, and you could roast GTA for single-handedly being the worst thing to happen to the gaming marketplace in generations.
Dude, I mean, like, what happened? Okay, you're putting all your eggs in a basket that hasn't even been sent out yet. What happens when this game, or if this game fails astronomically, right? People buy it and then they think it's garbage. I mean, like,
I do think this game will have a short honeymoon phase. I think the hype for this game will be dead in not dead, but will have notably tapered off in 3 months. I think that once that people realize that so here's my frame of reference. Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3, to me, is the most disappointing game I've ever played. One of the most. It was between that, day one release of No Man's Sky, and day one release of Fallout 76. Those are the 3 most disappointing gaming experiences I've ever had in my entire life. I think that there is a chance this will be a Kingdom Hearts 3 situation. People loved it when it came out. I didn't. I was very disappointed. I beat it within the first couple of days. But people loved it when it came out. And then within 3 months, people look back on and be like, it really wasn't that good, actually, was it?
Yeah, you know why? It's because the nostalgia and the hype got to you.
Right.
And then once that faded, that you guys were just like, wait a minute. And the same thing happened with Spider-Man No Way Home for me.
I was never hyped for No Way Home, but yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
So
I didn't know you were.
I was. And then I saw it.
Spider-Man.
I loved it.
Oh, wait, No Way Home or Brand New Day?
No Way Home. The one where they had all the spiders.
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
Yeah. I also wasn't hyped for that one, to be fair. I don't like Tom Holland Spider-Man, but go on.
I think that one's No Way Home. But I was hyped for it. When I saw it, I loved it. And then when I watched it again, I hated it.
The Wolverine, for crying out loud. But GTA, you got to get off that grift, because it's over with. All right, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the grift be with you. I'll talk to y'all later. And if you stay to the end of the video, please share it. All right.
Well, I will share it. I'll put it in the comments for you guys. The link to the videos in the comments. Make sure. Look, here's the dealio. Trey is a great creator, and he's a very good friend. And I love most of what he does, but there's times the motherfuckers is wrong. I've roasted Trey's videos a couple times on this channel because that's what real homies do. It's what real friends like. Real friends keep it real, and we'll talk shit to each other on or off screen. I think Trey is he in this video he says, I think y'all are coping. No, I think he's coping because he is not addressing the situation properly. Almost nobody, when talking about GTA 6 and about what they don't like about it, very few people were actually talking about the substance of what's in the game. We were all talking about the anti-consumer practices surrounding the game. And I'm going to maintain talking about the anti-consumer practices around the game. And I do not think we should, quote unquote, move on from the grift, because this game is single-handedly going, like, AAA was already in a bad spot. AAA's been in a bad spot for a long time. This game is what will single-handedly put the nail in the coffin for AAA.
I hope. I hope that is the case because I'm tired of the shills. I don't agree with Retromeister here for saying agree to disagree is what you live by to this day. You can't do that with this, not when it comes to your video games, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, because video games is just a microcosm of it. Like, agree to disagree is a fine mentality for things that don't affect your daily life. What sports team you prefer? Hell, what video games you prefer? But at this point, we're talking about business practices, and these business practices don't start and stop at video games. The same anti-consumer business practices that you're seeing in the gaming industry, you also see in the automotive industry, for example. Oh, you bought a BMW with heated seats? Well, guess what? Those heated seats are actually locked behind a subscription service. Guys, I'm not making that up. That's a real thing. BMWs with heated seats, the heated seat function is locked behind a monthly subscription fee.
I want to get an old car now. I want to go.
I had an old car and I love it. Like, I can get a new car if I want. I can get me a fucking 2020, 2025, whatever. Dude,
no, I mean,
I love my 08 fucking Taurus, sorry, Camry. I love my 08 Camry. It's a stick shift. It still drives beautifully in 2026, even though it's a fucking 08. I don't have near the issues with it. Unfortunately, it doesn't have Bluetooth, but guess what? I got them up on aux cord. I got an aux cord, works fine. I like prior to that, dude. Prior to my fucking 08 Camry, which I've had for about a couple of years, I drove a 98 Grand Marquis.
I would rather have like a 98 early 2000s car. I don't want any of this modern day bullshit.
I think Toyota, lot remote start behind the subscription too. There you go. Like all of the anti-consumer practices we're talking about in the gaming industry, we're talking about the gaming industry because we're nerds and that's what we talk about. However, the overall issue is not just one with the gaming industry. It is with the world at large and the globalists wanting to remove your ownership, remove your property rights, remove the individual aspects that the libertarian mindset of America is that these corporations and these government entities can now take from you. You will own nothing. You will be happy. You will live in the pods. You will eat the bugs.
It's sad and disturbing because we're letting it happen.
You're right. We are the ones letting this happen. That is the saddest part. That being said, we got some supers hit because a lot of motherfucking supers came in during that. A lot of motherfucking supers. You guys are fucking legends tonight. Holy shit. It's good to be back, baby. I took it real light this week. I won't lie. I missed a couple streams. I didn't put out like any fucking videos because my back was fucked up. I was doing as little as possible. Yo, tonight, y'all just reinvigorated me. I'll be making videos, doing streams, the whole nine. Retromeister with a 20 banger. For those who are sheepishly waiting for a PC version of GTA 6, may I remind you, Rockstar still hates modders to this day and shutting down a fan's attempt to put GTA 4's map in GTA 5. Cue the just consume product meme. I wasn't aware of that, but I'm also not surprised by that. Like, now, I don't know what they can really do to shut down mods. Maybe they can. But again, that's part of the digital future. Is like, if you don't own the thing, then you don't have the license to modify the thing. Maybe that's the law. I didn't have a legal scholar on here to tell me. Unfortunately, Sevi is drunk and probably not even awake because she's not in chat. But yeah, no, I'm not surprised by this in the slightest. I don't know if you have thoughts on this one, Senny.
I tuned out for a second.
All right, fair enough. Don't worry about it. Let's go ahead and play you a clip real quick there, Retromeister. Give me one moment. You know what? We'll do this one right here.
Y'all can clip me all you want. I think Alyssa Mercante has a nice ass, but I guarantee you she doesn't shave her armpits. So I'm good.
I should have played an Atreus Felting clip instead of a Kata one, but we'll do that next. Exterminate with a 10 banger. I'm looking forward to Phantom Blade Zero more than GTA 6. GTA 6 was always going to make money too. A little disheartened with the practices they are already getting away with. The Shills are nuts. And that's the thing. That's why I cannot in good conscience say that you have moral and moral clarity about our rights as Americans and as individuals in a what's supposed to be a free Western world if you buy this game. And it sounds extreme because it's just a video game, but as I was explaining earlier, it goes so much further beyond that. I am actually genuinely morally repulsed by people that will purchase GTA 6. I find it to be a I find it to be a shocking and disgusting lack of understanding of what you're signing yourself away to. So let's roast Atreus as a thank you. Give me one sec to find the proper clip.
I feel like it's
here.
hard to take people's advice that shill for this GTA 6, right? So in like later on when they say, hey, this game is really, really good. Well, now my opinions of you are so low. I don't know if I want your advice or if I will even listen to it. I'm not even kidding.
No, I don't disagree. I find that fucking funny. I'm not even disagreeing. Shout out, Exterminate. Thank you so much. It's for you.
I just super love sucking dick. When I haven't for a while, I get needy.
Panther, remember for 31 months. It looks like a GTA San Andreas, but with better graphics. Now, I'm not buying GTA. I'm not buying it either. Even if I had a PS5, I wouldn't be buying it. Thank Christ I have a PS5. Thank you for 31 months, homie. That's legendary. Radaka gifted 5 Words of Paradise gifted memberships. You absolute legend. Thank you so fucking much. As legendary. 5 more vital idols on top of the 20 from earlier. You love to fucking see it.
What did you expect? Welcome, Sonny. Make yourself at home. Marry my daughter. You've got to remember that these are just simple farmers. These are people of the land. The common clay of the New West. You know. Morons.
You know, GTA 6 shills.
Hayden Wayne for a 5 banger. We don't know anything about the story. We don't know how edgy they'll be. It isn't out yet. I'll wait until we pass judgment. I disagree. We do know how edgy they'll be because they said in an interview that came out today, or maybe it was yesterday, that something along the line, I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember the exact lingo they used. So, but it effectively said the line between parody and satire that we used to lean on has blurred so much with our current social climate that doing that parody and satire is difficult in today's day and age. So we do know how edgy it'll be. That answer alone, by saying the line has blurred, means it will be softened. It certainly doesn't mean it'll go harder, so it can only be softened.
I don't know. And then even if you think about it, why does pattern recognition not set in? They make a lot of promises, but because they've sold out and they are run mostly by women, they're not going to give you the product you think you're going to get. Like, I don't need to be told that a girl boss movie is going to suck. I've seen one. That was enough.
And it seems like most people think it's enough because Supergirl didn't even outdo the Marvels.
Shit. It got outdone by Spider-Man on a Thursday release.
Yep. The Thursday of Spider-Man beat the entire run of Supergirl. I don't even like Spider-Man brand today. El Murbaugh with the 2-banger. GTA defanged comedy will long-term hurt it, I think. Yes, I completely agree. Book of Bananas for a 2-banger. Who the fuck is buying Take 2 at 236? I was wondering the same fucking thing. To be fair, Book of Bananas, I was wondering the same fucking thing. El Murbaugh with the 2-banger. Fallen, don't know. All the OG writers are gone at 5. That's true. All the writers of GTA 5, for those that love GTA 5, I didn't even like 5. I didn't like 4. I don't like GTA post PS2. I didn't like 4. I didn't like 5. Didn't even play online, but you are correct. The writers for GTA 5 online were different writers than those for GTA 5 proper. And that's why the characters and NPCs were so cringe and disgusting in GTA 5 online because of different writers. You were correct. Thank you for the 2-banger. Well, congratulations with a 10. 10 to 15 years ago, things that Rockstar is doing GTA 6 were being parodied as criticisms of corporate anti-consumer practices. Now the corporations are actually doing it. Reality is now beyond parody. I say all the time, we live in a fucking cartoon world. We do, because you are exactly correct, Book of Grudges. The things that people, not just Rockstar, not just these companies, but the things that so many people are doing now, we were talking about it on Hold My DualShock yesterday. In 1999/2000, Futurama made a joke about using AI to copy Lucy Liu's digital license and people's digital license, and Lucy Liu just being like a head in a jar because it's Futurama and that's how all the celebrities of our time still exist, chastises Fry for using her likeness without permission. That was a joke they made in 2000. That's the world we live in today just by doing AI. Now, I'm not judging. I do it all the time. I do AI fucking edits like Donald Trump and Sean Head and shit. But the fact of the matter is, Futurama made that joke in 1999/2000.
Jeez.
Yup.
And then think about Idiocracy. They fucking called it. They all did. And then there was like that play. Oh shit, I can't remember what it was called. But somebody was talking about how a play on how if women were in power, what they would do. A play written in like the 1800s, right? Turned out to be true.
Not aware of that, but I would love to learn more about it. So you have to send me some info on it.
Yeah,
Book of
I'll
Grudges,
have to find it.
Yeah, please do. Book of Grudges is for you, homie. Roboth, another thing, the trailer felt too serious on GTA. Agreed. The comedy's gone. I didn't see the comedy. I completely agree. But congratulations to the 5-banger. Anyone who says someone else is coping without giving a convincing argument as to why first is the one who is actually coping. And that is my biggest issue with Atreus' quote-unquote argument. I do think Atreus is the one coping because you are correct. At no point did he make an argument beyond the game looks like it plays well and it's graphically pretty. Yeah, okay, we always knew that was going to be the case. That was never the argument. So yeah, it sounds like you are coping. I completely agree. I don't know if you have additional thoughts, Cindy.
No, I agree. And then saying, but I'm going to raise the white flag. So you have to do it too. No, I don't. In fact, I'm going to fight you on it. And I am definitely not going to raise the white flag. Because if you already surrendered, that means I won.
I mean, I'll raise a white flag, but it's not the white flag you guys think it's going to be.
What?
Like the white power flag.
Oh.
We're about with the 2-banger. Y'all gonna eat Atreus alive tomorrow. Oh, I'm gonna roast the motherfucker. I'm gonna roast the motherfucker tomorrow. Shout out, thank you for the 2-banger. Chai T with a 5-banger. Friendly reminder that the best franchise ever started with potato level graphics. Graphics don't matter. Story, characters, and consumers do. Well, not consumers. Customers. Fans. I get what you're saying, so I'm not chastising you. Because like colloquially nowadays, when we talk about consumers, we're talking about the brain dead shills that like will consume GTA 6. So what you mean is customers and or fans. But yes, the best franchises ever did start with potato level graphics. Guys, you want to know what game I've been going through and replaying? You want to let me show y'all what game I've been going through replaying. Just log into my retro achievements here real quick.
By the way, I sent you the play when it was done, which is 391 BC, called Assembly Women, written by playwright Aristophanes.
I'll have to look into it because, yeah, from the way you described it, that's fucking funny. All right. Share screen.
Oh, yeah. Hey, even coding knew what I was talking about.
Spider-Man from 2000. I've been replaying this. Guys, graphically, this is not like Spider-Man 2018. I've been replaying this alongside Spider-Man 2018, and I've been enjoying both for very different reasons. But let me tell you, this game, beautiful, amazing, fucking awesome, holds up great. As an OG Spider-Man fan that was reading the comics in the 90s, this is honestly a more Spider-Man feeling comic book story than what we got from Insomniac in 2018. Now, I'm not knocking that game. I know it's popular to hate on popular thing, new thing, a modern thing. No, Spider-Man 2018 kicks ass. Game is great. If you had to ask me, though, which one it seems like a more comic book Spider-Man game, this one all day long. As someone who loves both. Yeah, I don't care about graphics. When it comes to a lot of modern games I play a lot of indie games with PS1, Dreamcast, GameCube era graphics, and I fucking love them. If graphics are what you care about, in my opinion, if graphics are the thing you care about, you're not actually a gamer. Let's see. Oh, yeah, 39. Okay, I was checking the private chat. Okay, you sent me the play. Thank you. Send it to me on Discord.
I also sent you the link to Basic Logic talking about it. He's the one who brought it up.
Well, you sent it to me on Discord just in case we don't cover it. Okay, perfect. Hayden with a 10-banger. Play Red Dead Redemption 2 again like I am right now. Then make it better and modern. I know exactly what's coming and I'm fine with it. Anti-consumer, I'm pro-exclusive. It'll save the industry. IDK, I don't care. I'll play it. Well, I'm pro-exclusive as well. I'm actually not sure what argument you're making here because we're not talking about exclusivity. I agree with you. Exclusivity will save the industry. We're talking about the concept of ownership. And yes, what Rockstar is doing and what Sony is doing is inherently anti-consumer. To have all of the game on that code, the digital code you download, but to lock items behind it unless you pay an additional $20 fee for the deluxe edition is anti-consumer. To have in-game unlockables be paywalled in a single-player game behind real-life money is anti-consumer. To not have the option to own the thing you spent that $100 on is anti-consumer. So I don't know what you're talking about being pro. I'm also pro-exclusive. That's not ever been part of the conversation. Book of Grudges with a 50 banger. Because the sad reality is most people don't actually have morals. The morals they claim to have often not thought through to any degree and only extend as far as their own convenience. No one's consistent. Not over the long term. Everyone's lost. I don't agree with that. I don't agree that the whole everyone's lost thing. I don't black pill. I think there's... Do I think most people will compromise their morals? Yes. And even I've compromised my morals in the past and whatnot. Everyone has. But to say everyone is lost, I don't think is true. I think that if you have morals... There's a time in my life when I was younger and didn't have a religious affiliation, an understanding of philosophy, an understanding of basic moral values. By the way, you're conflating morals with ethics, by the way, just so you know. And I'm going to treat it as if you meant ethics because contextually you're actually talking about ethics here. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But to say that all people are lost or whatnot, no. I think that, like, let's go a bit extreme with it. Do you think that Charlie Kirk was lost? Do you think that Charlie Kirk, bent his moral values to his own convenience and was only, like, moral on camera? Or do you think that Charlie Kirk lived to the morals that he had even when he was off camera? Because by all accounts, from everyone I've ever heard talk about the man post his death, he's always lived by them moral codes. Haven't heard of him ever beating his wife. Haven't heard of him ever cheating. Haven't heard of him ever doing anything anti-Christian when the cameras weren't rolling. So no, I don't buy into that black pill nonsense. But I appreciate the 50 banger. That's fucking legendary. Before I play a clip, Cindy, you got anything to add?
Nope. You pretty much covered it.
Bingo, bango, bongo. Let's get you a clip, homie. You know what? I think this will be a good one.
There's nothing more cool than being hugged by someone you like. But if someone tries to touch you in a place or in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, you touch them back.
Was not ex-minister of matrimony with a 2-banger? I can forgive the streamer thing if you can end them.
Huh?
In GTA 6, because I said that they have modern streamers and whatnot, like actual existing live streamers. He basically saying if you can kill them, then that's fine.
I wonder if they said they don't want to date themselves and put like current deisms in there because they don't want to put the pride parades in there because people
no. They were specifically said that in reference to them being asked if there was going to be Donald Trump or allegories to Donald Trump in the game.
Ah, okay.
So they were talking about not dating it and specifically in reference to Trump. True Asset Warrior, thank you for the $1, homie. Runaway Vagabond with a 5-banger. Graphics look no better than GTA 4. Gameplay is just GTA 5. I'm gonna wait till it's on PC. I will say it looks better than GTA 4. I'm not gonna go that far. I do think like GTA 4 was on the PS3. It's the PS5. Like I will say it looks better. Now, does it look better better enough to justify everything that's happening with the game? Absolutely not. The leap to PS3 to PS4 was noticed. Like, here's the dealio. Here's the way I talk about it. Graphics have it's got diminishing returns. We used to have 8-bit games. And 8-bit games, like, they were what they were. Then we got to 16-bit. Compare Mario on the NES to Sonic on the Genesis. World of difference graphically. Double the graphics. You went from 8 bits to 16 bits. Fucking crazy. Then you got the Nintendo 64, PS1, that era. 64 bits. You got full 3D. Going from 2D to 3D, craziest jump you could ever fucking do. But you go from the PS1 to the PS2, even then, holy shit. The graphical upgrade from the PS1 to the PS2 was insane. PS2 to PS3, not as impressive as PS1 to PS2, but still really fucking good. PS3 to PS4, not as impressive as PS2 to PS3, but noticeable. PS4 to PS5, negligible. There's been diminishing returns with every generation. Shout, thank you for the 5-banger, Vagabond.
Well, how far can they go? I feel like we've
plateaued. I don't think you can get any better.
Yeah. So it's like there's no point.
Any better.
There's no point to a PlayStation 6 and the next Xbox. I mean, we've hit the limit.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Ted Dragon, shout out. Thank you for the gifted membership. Absolute fucking legend. Hayden Wayne with a 20-banger. If you haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2, you have no idea what Rockstar can do with their games. Buy on GOG or whatever. Masses will buy. I need brakes. I can't have anything on my Toyota because subs. It sucks. It's today. Well, first of all, I'm not saying Rockstar's not talented. I'm not sure what you're trying to argue, Hayden. I'm not saying Rockstar's not talented. I'm not saying they don't make good games. I'm saying that no matter how good the game is, it could be the most perfect game ever made. From a moral standpoint of owning what you pay for, as well as a myriad of other issues with the anti-consumer practices within this game, it does not justify the game. Like Red Dead Redemption 2, a beautiful, brilliant game. Absolutely. But also, graphically, that's not something I value. I don't care how the horse's balls shrink in the cold weather. That's cool. They had that level of detail. Very impressive. But as the customer, I don't care. If they didn't have that, I wouldn't be like, oh, you mean the horse's balls don't shrink in the cold? Well, now I'm not buying the fucking game. I thought this was next gen. Like, no, I don't give a fuck about that. Ananta is going to be far less impressive than Red Dead Redemption 2 in that regard. I can almost guarantee it. But I bet it's going to be a better game. Well, maybe not than Red Dead Redemption 2, but definitely better than GTA 6. I don't know if your mouth was moving. I don't know if you're muted or
I was taking a drink.
Oh, okay. As for you need brakes, I can't have anything in my Toyota because subs. That's like subwoofers.
Crazy. No, because of the subscriptions, like having.
So you got a modern Toyota that the subscriptions. That is fucked up.
I would not buy a car that needs subscriptions. I'm sorry, but that's just never going to happen.
That is insane. I am sorry to hear that, brother. Holy shit. Oh, hopefully a clip will make you feel better. Let's keep roasting Atreus.
Leon, Moxie, are y'all niggas happy? Y'all happy? You proud of yourself? I hope you niggas is happy. Congratulations to all the new single moms on the channel, but I just hope you niggas are just so happy with what you've done.
I'm extremely happy, actually. Shout out. Thank you, Hayden. Book of Bananas with Tim Banger. I think a lot of people are forgetting that GTA is one of one what you can get away with GTA. You can't get away with other games. No way you're going to make God of War for God of War 4 $80 to $100 and sell. Correct. It is the name. The name alone is what's doing this. Unfortunately, the rest of the industry doesn't realize that. They're going to see the masses flock to this $100 fucking game and think, oh, we can do that too. And it's going to speed run the death of AAA, and I'm A-okay with that. Cody Bear with a 2-banger, saying talking about Assembly Women by Aristophanes, which you clarified. So yeah, shout out. Thank you, Cody Bear. Retrovisor with 10-banger. GTA 6 won't flop. It'll make the same amount of money as did Christopher Nolan's DEI Odyssey flip back in July. Well, that's not really comparable. Like, the Odyssey has barely made profit. Barely. It had like about roughly a $900 million break-even point. It made like $1.2 billion, whatnot. All right, made $300 million in profit. It's really not that much when your break-even point was $900 million. So I don't think that's a good comparison. I definitely agree with you and Cindy about Trace's take on GTA 6 being wrong. Yeah, you should definitely agree with us on this because we were totally correct. Shout out. Thank you for the 10-banger, Retro Meister. Appreciate you, homie. And then you follow up with, fun fact, PlayStation Spider-Man was originally supposed to be connected, if not a continuation of Fox Kids animated series, but was trashed. I do not think you were correct about that because I know the long storied history of this game. And if it was actually more that Activision was a struggling company, made the Tony Hawk game, got stupid successful, on a whim, they asked Marvel for the license, and Marvel said yes because this is the 90s when Marvel was going through bankruptcy. I don't think you're correct at all about having any ties to the animated series. I'll look into it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've looked into the history of this game a myriad of times. I've never once seen that. So I'll check it out. Hayden Wayne with a 10 banger. I'm not arguing. I'm saying I'm going to play the damn game when it comes to PC. Me not buying don't mean shit. I mean, wait, me not buying don't mean. So are you saying you're going to pirate it? If you're saying you're going to pirate it, by all means. I got no moral scruples to someone who wants to play this game, but they pirate it. Shit, I ain't gonna complain about it. If you're saying I want to play this game, but I don't want to give Rockstar money because of the way they treat their customers, so I'm gonna pirate it. Bingo, bango, bongo. I'm in your corner all day long, homie. And then for an additional 10 banger, 2023 Toyota, didn't know it needed subscriptions when I bought it. Duped into it. Then I didn't even get navigation or remote start. Holy fuck, dude.
What the shit?
That's. I wish I had the Vegeta crying meme as a clip. I'm really fucking up not having the Vegeta crying meme.
I wonder if you could jailbreak your car.
That's a good question. Can you jailbreak your own car? That'd be fucking crazy. Man, I'm sorry. That sucks, Hayden. I'm sorry to hear that. It's for you, brother.
I can blow. Oh, you ready to blow? Yeah, I'm ready to blow. Well, I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker. Every time my fingers touch brain, I'm Superfly TNT. I'm the guns of the Navarone.
All right, crew. Shout out to you. 180 you watching. Look, normally this is about the time we'd be sending the show, but as long as Cindy doesn't care, we got at least one more topic to talk about because we've only covered one topic.
That's.
So I'm
people were heated about GTA.
Yeah, people were definitely heated about GTA, understandably so. So here's the question then, because I'm going to leave it to you. Do we cover Sweet Baby Inc. or do we cover Lindsay Clancy?
Oh man, I have no idea. Flip a coin. Ask chat. Do a poll.
All right, we'll poll chat. We'll poll chat.
Hey, we got a raid.
We just got the raid from ABF. Alec Baldwin's fingers. Shout out to you, you absolute legend. Thank you, ABF. I hope you had a good gaming stream. Counter-Strike's awesome. I hope you had a blast playing it. I know you were so glad that Erwin took his headset off of that, but I hope you had a blast playing Counter-Strike.
What happened with Erwin?
Oh, he probably knew that Erwin would spurg out about Counter-Strike, and so he waited until Erwin's headset was off to be like, and on my stream tonight, we'll be playing Counter-Strike. It was super fucking funny.
Oh my goodness. Hail to the Raiders. Hey, ABF.
Chat is surprising me. I actually expected chat to go with Lindsay Clancy, but Sweet Baby Inc. so far is winning pretty fucking decisively. While they're still voting, I'll hit these next couple of super chats. Book of Grudge with the 10 banger. To clarify, I was talking about the default state of humanity. No, not 100% everyone. I think it's not 100% everyone. By the grace of God, though, through Jesus Christ, the lost can be found. I'm just saying that's not how humans are naturally. Well, I mean, to be fair, you were speaking about it in absolutes. So I answered the question as if, through the fact that you're speaking about like absolutes. Now, I don't disagree with you on your statement about Jesus whatsoever. I wholeheartedly agree with you that Christ is king. I don't really know that. I would agree that most people will compromise on their morals for convenience. Yes. I just think that there are those that will not, or have at least a much, much higher threshold for breaking. And I think that it's worth, I don't want a black pill over that. Hayden with a 5 banger. I can't even put the damn thing in reverse if I have the door open. What? It immediately engages parking brake. 2017 or older. That's all people should buy. But dude, there are times, let's say you're backing up to a trailer. Let's say you need to hitch your truck up to a trailer. I know I have many a time when I need to hook my vehicle up to a trailer, open the door, looked out, and just backed up. That's fucking ridiculous.
My mom would find a way to get an insurance claim on that car. She would not deal with it. Oh my gosh. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that is insane. Rudaka with a 2-banger. Leon, mixtape is on sale now on Steam for $17.99. Yeah, we did hit the super secret tier 4, so I do have to play mixtape. So there's that. Thank you. Carlos Batista with a 5-banger. Graphics have definitely plateaued. Look at the game Body Cam. It's a first-person shooter indie game made by a small team. Yeah, Body Cam looks fucking wild. Body Cam looks fucking crazy. Can't wait to try that out. Are you gonna play it?
I have it. So
Oh, you have
play it? Yeah, if you want to play it, I'll join you. But also, you don't play mixtape. Mixtape plays you.
Based. Thank you for the 5-banger, Carlos. Alrighty. Chat overwhelmingly said Sweet Baby Inc. So I was expecting Lindsay Clancy to win out. So
that's because Lindsay Clancy needs to be burned at the stake as a witch, and that's end of story.
Couldn't agree with you more. All right, well, let's talk about us, the Sweet Baby Inc., boys and girls. That is not the share screen button. There we go. Hold on, we got some more soups come in. So no Japbox Felton tonight. It's so late. We'll do what we did last time, which is obviously we're doing a Sunday special stream. So I will bring you guys on Sunday and we'll play Japbox because this is the stream is already 2 hours in and we still have a whole last another topic. But we will do Japbox during the Sunday special stream. So like what it will probably be is Dustborn on Sunday, into the Sunday special stream, then Japbox. That's probably how it's going to go down. Magnum Norris with a 5-banger. Hayden has a story about the parking brake that we don't want to hear. Wait, what?
What?
I can't tell that's a joke.
I was so focused on his profile picture. Did you see it?
Yeah, Magnum Norris, he's always had the same one. Yeah, it's fucking Samuel L. Jackson as a Viking. It's a great profile picture. It's dope. Magnum Norris is a sick profile picture.
Yeah.
Retro with a 10-banger. You're definitely correct about the info on behind-the-scenes Spider-Man. I guess the info I found was incorrect, but I wish it was true. Yet, compared to Odyssey to GTA 6 in the case of Shills. Oh, in the case of the Shills, I think you're correct. Yeah. I thought you're starting in terms of, like, the way it will make money. Because GTA 6 will have a far bigger return on investment than the Odyssey. But, yeah, okay. I thought I was right about Spider-Man. Thank you for the clarification. All right, let's play y'all a clip, and then we'll get to the next video.
It's the only time simping's okay is if it's for your wife. You can simp for your wife.
If you're cheating. If you're cheating, it's okay.
Yeah, hurry here first.
All righty, crew. Sweet Baby CEO is back and seething about white characters at Gamescom. Now, I covered all the Gamescom coverage. I didn't even see this bitch was there because they had the good goddamn sense to not show it during any of the live shit. It was all only on X and stuff.
You mean they were hiding the black woman?
They were hiding the black woman. Let's fucking go.
Hey, what's up, guys? Right here. So I regret to inform you, dear viewer, that Sweet Baby Inc. and its CEO, Kim Belair, are back and being platformed by major events like Gamescom, where they're making slideshow presentations, attacking franchises, and spewing their usual woke rhetoric. And people are absolutely fed up with this. There is no reason why anybody in the industry should be working with Sweet Baby Inc. They're an absolute cancer. They destroy everything they touch, every game associated.
Not just that, but there is zero reason for you to like engage with a consultation company for any fucking reason.
Correct. Now, I won't say for any reason. There are times to engage with the consultation company. Consultations is for, like, for example, I used to work sales. I worked sales for the internet company CenturyLink. I was a sales supervisor. I had a team of about 44 people that were that I was basically in charge of. And at CenturyLink did not have its own TV service. So we had a partnership with DirecTV. The entire company of CenturyLink was having trouble selling DirecTV. So DirecTV sent a consultant to our place of business to say, hey, Leon, you need to work with this consultant. You and this consultant's going to work together to teach your team more effective methods for selling DirecTV. And guess what? We did that. We did it for about 3 months or something. My team's DirecTV sales skyrocketed. That was a good use of a consultant. Now, hiring a consultant that's black about black people because video games for representation, something racism. Really fucking stupid and not a good use of consultation.
Eventually flops and burns. And with Gamescom, what could you do to make this event better? Well, you invite Kim Belair.
Guys, I covered Gamescom. As you know, you guys hopefully watched the streams. I covered day 1 and day 2. And let me tell you, aggressively mid. Aggressively mid. There were some titles that were dope, to be fair. There were some titles that they showed off that I thought looked dope as fuck. But as a whole, aggressively mid.
So she can do a soapbox rendition of what she thinks the major problems in the industry are. And spoiler alert, it's incoherent and ridiculous. Now, Sweet Baby Inc. has gone private on Twitter. This is not anything new. It's been this way for a while.
They blocked me before they went private. Kim Belair has me blocked as well.
Oh, for real?
Sweet Baby Inc. and Kim Belair both had me blocked. Dude, my channel, I was doing like okay. And then when the Sweet Baby Inc. drama started a couple of years ago, my channel blew the fuck up. I went from like 3,000 subs, like 7,000 subs, practically over a summer. Like, I will say, I got to give Sweet Baby some credit. They pretty much helped launch my career on this fucking platform. But also, fuck you.
Dude, I need to be harsher. They don't block me.
Oh, yeah, if they haven't blocked you, you need to be harsher for sure.
But they are scared. Okay, they are very scared. And in this video, we're going to see some very desperate attempts by Sweet Baby Inc. employees and their sycophants to attack gamers and also YouTubers as well, trying to go after them, slander them, and gaslight you into believing that Sweet Baby Inc. has done nothing wrong. They're a simple, humble writing consultation firm that has done nothing wrong whatsoever.
Brought to you by the same people that I'm sure wrote By Odin's Fade. I know that wasn't actually Sweet Baby Inc., but it's still like I'm curious if Marvel, like I actually am wondering, because we know Marvel's not above, well, it's not really Marvel that hired them for Wolverine and for Spider-Man 2. It was Sony, but like I wonder if with all the racist shit that Marvel does in their comics nowadays, like, you know, you see the MCU, right? And there's the Riri Williams show, the Ironheart show, and like they have the black girl steal the Iron Man armor to become Iron Man. Like, oh, the black person stealing? That could have only been done by a consultation company, right?
Oh, yeah, because I never think about the irony of these kinds of things. Like, it's so dumb.
Sweet Baby Inc. is the one that people know by name, but you got to remember, they're not the only enemy. There's like 11 plus of these companies out here just in the video game space. I bet there's undiscovered ones in the movies and comic space as well.
Oh, we got
shout out to Mama Aqua for the raid, you tentacled legend. I appreciate you. I hope your VV deck is coming along.
Now, of course, on Blue Sky, the insane asylum over there, they've been playing victim this whole time. And even in the last couple of months, have basically been talking about the downfall of the industry and how so many designers, writers.
The downfall of the industry that, let's be real, was already failing. But they helped beat that speed run, baby. They helped that speed run strategy. Like, man, this industry's dying. What can we do to make it die faster? Let's tell black people how to write black people.
Oh my gosh.
Like, because don't forget, Abu Bakr Salim, famously black, made his game Tales of Kenzera Zhao, inspired by his some sort of African roots. I don't remember what kind of Africa, Swahili or some shit. Kenya, I think it's Kenyan. This black dude with his black game still apparently needed consultation from Sweet Baby Inc. So yes, tell the black guy how to write black people in Kenya, which you're a Canadian company, so I don't know if any of you are fucking from or familiar with. Dude.
Yeah, but you know, he probably in Kim Belair's eyes was not black enough, despite her being like almost white for
and Canadian. Don't be. I'm be real, guys. No.
We've been taking
if you're a black,
shit from
hold on, Sandy, if you're a black Canadian, you're not black. I'm saying if you're a black Canadian, you may as well be fucking white.
Yep.
Now, what were you saying, Zenny?
We're taking shit from Canadians, guys.
Again, Akko, shout out for the raid. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You absolute legend.
Artists and developers are losing their jobs, being crushed by the industry. It's you. Those people are losing jobs because of the ideology of places like Sweet Baby. Working with Sweet Baby alone is pretty much a death mark on your company or IP. But let's get back to this original.
Which is why they've gone into hiding. Guys, there's a reason we have not been reporting on like what games Sweet Baby is involved in. So they've gone into hiding now. We know they worked on Wolverine. I couldn't tell you what other projects since then, though. I don't know. Ever since they went dark and stopped reporting what games they're working on, the only way to find out is to beat the game and see their name in the credits.
Post, it says this: Sweet Baby Inc. co-founder Kim Belair is back at Gamescom, still ruining games from the shadows. Apparently, she was complaining about Final Fantasy VII white characters and the hot lady banned this sick filth. Now, of course, a lot of people are very confused.
Right here. Ban this sick filth. He didn't make that up. That was not Rev editorializing. So it says on screen right here on the PowerPoint they were showing off. Ban this sick filth. Because
for Final Fantasy VII?
For hot females in gaming in general. Because this borderline 2.5 out of 10 can't stand seeing them sexy Asian characters.
Used not only why they would platform someone like this, but also like what is this set of slides trying to even say? This user saying, need more context because those slides didn't make any sense on their own. The team on the right are all literally trying to kill you in game, and why is President Shinra there 4 times? This woman is actually crazy.
Nah, Rev a pussy. Rev's a pussy. I'm gonna say it like it is. This bitch is actually crazy. This bitch crazy.
So I can't get inside the mind of the woke and understand what they're talking about here, but I guess they're saying this is the diversity they think they have, and this is the diversity they actually have.
Correct. So basically, they are trying to make the argument that as a studio, your dev team, and maybe not even the dev team, maybe it goes beyond the dev team, just anyone in the studio working on the game, that goes, to the artist, maybe even all the way up to HR. Oh, you think you've got a diverse team? Look at this. You have your token white guy. You have your black guy. You have some Asian bitches. Maybe you even have a furry. Shout out Omega Red. That's what you think you have for your dev team. But even that's not diverse enough because that's not what you really have. You really just have white guys and a white bitch.
I'm sorry. She looks like a trans woman from here.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but that's an insult to trans women. But like in all reality, you're saying this to Square Enix, a Japanese company. Now, y'all know me. I'm no fan of Square Enix. I think the modern Square Enix is a fucking cesspool. But let's be real. Square Enix probably doesn't have a white dev team. They probably got a pretty slant-eyed dev team.
I think they were smart.
Probably be looking like a banana peel. Mighty yellow and a little bit slippery.
They were smart for pulling out from the West.
That remains to be seen.
Well, hopefully that is the case.
Yeah, I'm not ready to count them chickens before they hatch.
I literally don't know. It just seems very hostile towards Final Fantasy for some reason, like completely out of left field. But also people are raising this point right here.
Bro, what if they're jaded? Because Sweet Baby Inc. did use Square Enix. What if she used those slides because she's jaded because Square Enix dropped them after all the backlash? So, like, for this slideshow, she specifically used Final Fantasy characters. I would, if she coming off like a scorned ex-girlfriend and only using Final Fantasy because Square Enix dropped them, that would be fucking hilarious. That's my conspiracy theory headcanon right now.
Well, that explains why she's so bitter. She's doing the woman thing.
And she wonders why we don't want women working in the games industry.
Yeah, I know, right?
So, at Jeff, let Sweet Baby Inc. in the house at Gamescom. My guy, what are you doing? These are the very people who represent the infection in the industry Western studios are suffering directly because of people like them. And that's a very good question. Why would someone like him platform Sweet Baby. That makes literally no sense whatsoever. Not even from an event standpoint, but from...
I'm just saying, why are we shocked? He platformed.
No, you're right. I just thought it was funny. You're right.
Any sort of perspective in the gaming industry, like, are you that unaware of Sweet Baby Inc.'s negative impact on various IPs and studios they've worked with?
No. It has not been a negative impact. It's been a negative impact.
Again, it's like a death mark. The second the connection to Sweet Baby is discovered for a game, that's pretty much it, right? They have nothing they can look at and say, yep, this was a success for Sweet Baby. Like, it's completely confounding that anyone still works with them. They are unironic grifters. All they want to do is spread their ideology while masquerading as some writing service. And trust me, throughout this entire video, you're going to see them constantly trying to gaslight you that all they do is provide consultation for the scripts of video games, which is an outright lie. But then again, what do you expect from these activists?
Well, it's not an outright lie. So, like, yes, they do more than that. And what they do is activist propaganda bullshit. But they do provide consultation on the script. How to ruin your script with black people. That's what it really is. How to ruin your script with black people. Like, I actually kind of want to thank Sweet Baby Inc. because no amount of radicalization that I've tried to do to my audience will ever make my audience as racist as Sweet Baby Inc. has made people racist. Like, I wish I could. I wish I had the power level that Sweet Baby Inc. had in making people racist. They're just so much better at it than me. I don't know what it is. Somehow black people are really good at making people hate black people.
You know what? I have to agree. And then, women making women hate other women. So it's like, that's
right.
She's doing her job. Good job.
It's the fucking double whammy, baby.
And Savvy here also points out a slew of posts on Blue Sky, where many different entities and employees from Sweet Baby and their allies are praising this event from Gamescom. And of course, to discover what we're looking at here, we have to go to the insane asylum known as Blue Sky, one of the most pathetic echo chambers you'll ever see. All of these woke...
Yo, Shaded Beast says, as a black, I agree. Nah, if you in this chat, you one of the good blacks. Here's the dealio. I give a pass to any and all good blacks. And I know you're a good black if you're watching my stream. Shout out Shaded Beast.
Types, especially in the gaming industry, have fled Twitter and gone to Blue Sky because they can't handle any sort of negative interactions or criticisms from their supposed customers, right? Let's start with this. Mystic Studios saying Kim Belair from Sweet Baby Inc. is absolutely nailing it on these slides. Absolutely.
See, the Peter Venkman fan site with the laugh emoji, she a good black. Peter Venkman fan site, she a good black. In fact, not only is she a good black, but she a good woman. She got the opposite double whammy. While Kim Belair is out here making us hate women and hate black people, the Peter Venkman fan site is a black woman who I absolutely adore. So,
right? She's amazing.
Absolutely chef's kiss. So I guess they agree with the message, the incoherent message. Guys, please correct me and like tell me what they were trying to drive at with this imagery. I just think it's annoying and spiteful. I guess Kim Belair and Sweet Baby Inc. are still a little bit salty about South of Midnight flopping so hard, and, well, every game they work with flopping so hard. But who is Mystic Studios? Well, they're an indigenous and queer-led independent video game studio working on their first game.
Fuck.
Wait, working on your first game? So you're not even really a studio yet. Let's be real. You're not a studio yet. Please, I need to know what the game is. Please tell me what game they're working on. I want to look at it on Steam. I want to know. Man, look at all those followers on Blue Sky. 122. You're killing it. Your game is going to release to big numbers. How much you want to bet they ain't on X? Let's find out if Mystic Studios is on X. M-I-S-T-I-K. All right. M-I-S-T-I-K. Mystic Studios. No, not. I share my screen. So it's not spelled like that with one word. Let's put space. Nope. Let's do an underscore. There. Guys, I'm not. I didn't see anyone with his profile picture. I didn't see anyone with that name spelling. good luck getting your game to sell to the masses when you're not using the largest social media platform, the public square of the internet, as it were.
That's okay. The game wasn't going to be good anyway.
That is absolutely a given, yes. So wait, screenshots from our magic cooking game, Kitch Witch. Hold on. Not. We got to do it now. Where's my Steam? I gotta pull my Steam up. All right, let's remove this for a moment. We gotta look up, see if Kitch Witch is on stream on Steam. All right, here we go. Store Kitch Witch. Oh baby, what we got here?
Really ugly art. That's for sure.
Can you hear audio?
No.
Damn it.
In Kitch Witch, you play as a young witch who inherits her grandmother's culinary clinic, and you must now take up the mantle and heal adventurers who seek your help with the power of magical food.
So it's saying that because sharing windows, unfortunately, on StreamYard does not give you audio. It's saying that you are a witch who has to take up your dead grandmother's restaurant, basically.
You can pull this up on browser.
Working really hard on the warm visual style of Kitch Witch, which is heavily inspired by the PS1 and N64 era of video games, but with a modern twist.
You're right. I can pull this up in browser. Let me.
The link is at the top. At the top, underneath store, there's a hyperlink, or there's no. Underneath store, library, community, and Words of Paradise.
Thank you. Okay. Copy. Cinny, you're a fucking genius.
I have my moments. That art is awful.
Share with audio. Here we go.
Developers working on Kitch Witch, a cozy cooking narrative life sim. In Kitch Witch, you play as a young witch who inherits her grandmother's culinary clinic, and you must now take up the mantle and heal adventurers who seek your help with the power of magical food.
I would rather die.
I'm working really hard on the warm visual style of Kitch Witch, which is heavily inspired by the PS1 and...
I will say, if Sweet Baby Inc. is reduced to working with games like this, total chud victory.
Oh, yeah.
Because this Mystic Studios is sharing the Sweet Baby Inc. Oh, Kim Belair from Sweet Baby Inc. did such a good job. I bet that's because they're working with Sweet Baby Inc. If Sweet Baby Inc. is reduced to this, total chud victory. And yes, Sir Lorkington, I was going to bring that up. Highlight his chat, please. The feminists, the queer BIPOC feminists, default inclination was to make a kitchen game. You can't make this shit up, boys. I'll check discussions when we need to let the trailer play out first.
N64 era of video games, but with a modern twist. You must triage patients who come into your clinic, referencing your grimoire for the most likely culprit of their ailments and administering the cure through combined knowledge from recipes you gather throughout the game and your own magical cooking skills. Each cooking minigame feels tactile and relaxing to complete. There is no pressure. You can go at your own pace, but you all...
Wait, what?
I think Les has brought up a valid point. They don't have a walking animation. They slide.
Wait, really? Hold on.
Ailments and administering the cure through combined knowledge from recipes you gather throughout the game and your own magical cooking skills. Each cooking minigame feels tactile and relaxing to complete. There is no time pressure. You can go at your own pace, but you also must rest.
There's no time pressure, but you're working in a clinic. These adventurers are dying from probably fighting dragons and shit. But there's no time pressure to get them their fucking medicine.
Well, that might cause anxiety. You can't do that to these people. They die if they get anxious.
People die when they're killed. Bro, this can't be real.
As you are only one witch in a big world of magical healing to be done. Forage,
yeah,
farm,
you should be
hunt,
the bottom of the
fish.
fucking barrel.
Hold on. She said forage, farm. Hold on.
Farm, hunt and fish for your.
Oh, hunt and okay. Forage farm. I was like, there's no way. But like hunter gatherers, they're just doing the gathering. But she said that she did say hunt and fish. Okay, fair enough.
Ingredients. Each recipe is unique, and you must experiment to unlock their secrets. There is so much more to come in Kitch Witch. It's available to wishlist on Steam now, and will be available on Nintendo Switch in early 2028. If you
It's not even coming out on the Switch till 2028. Bro, what are we doing?
I'm impressed they got it onto the Switch. Like, Nintendo looked at it and go, you know what? This is great.
This might have to be a grift goal. It's not out yet, so I'm not going to grift for it yet because I'll forget, and I want people to spend money for shit that they won't get a return on. But, like, this might be a good... Yeah, I'll wish list it just to remind me. Holy shit.
Like narrative cozy games made by small indigenous Canadian teams, Kitch Witch is happy to welcome you.
We can
home.
tell.
Bro, look at this Cal Arts ass art style. This is some like Temu Star versus the Forces of Evil shit. Where's this stock ass music? All right.
It'll be funny if that's AI.
I was kind of wondering myself, actually. All right. Kitch. Oh man. Announce. Kitch Witch has surpassed 100 wish lists in 1 week. Okay.
100 is the bar?
That's the bar. Where is the discussions page? Community hub. Discussions. Do not only is it related to Sweet Baby Inc., these devs hate you. They don't want to make a good game. Not that I have to tell you not to buy because nobody will. Anyway, let's enjoy watching the studio shut down and get another dose of reality. Yup, looks like trash. Yup. So all right, that was the Sweet Baby Kiss of Death, mocking potential customers by reposting memes and having anti-capitalist rhetoric is incredibly stupid. May your studio fall like the rest of them. You dorks don't belong in the gaming industry. Agreed.
There's no kiss of death if it never had life.
That's true. It's a kiss of stillbirth. Lindsay Clancy wishes she was this efficient.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks for the heads up. They're now blacklisted. I'll be spending my capitalist dollars elsewhere. All right. This is the woke game company that works Sweet Baby Inc. Always good to avoid game companies that hate us gamers.
Yams wishlisted it.
At Mystic Studios has no problem supporting Sweet Baby Inc.'s Kim Belair. See the image source here. Dude, this is fucking hilarious. Artwork. What a shot. There's none. No artwork. No, there won't be screenshots because the game is not out yet. Videos. The only news is it's still from June 22nd, so over 2 months ago. Passing 100 wish lists. 5 comments. Hold on. Oh, it just takes you to discussions. Okay, gotcha. I'm retarded. All right, no reviews. Makes sense. It's not out yet. Bro, this is fucking hilarious. All right, so back to the matter at hand. So that is the studio here that we're talking about that's got this nice, crisp 122 followers.
And they made sure to let you know that they're anti-capitalist. That's amazing. The first thing I want to know about a studio is if they're
anti-capitalist, shouldn't they be giving the game away for free?
Oh my gosh.
Like I'm just saying, like if you're anti-capitalist, you shouldn't be making money on this game.
You should put that in their section.
I will do that. Let's do that right now. Hold on. Let's do that right now. Let's open this back up. Go to, let's see, where was it? Where was the discussions? community hub. There we go. And then start new discussions. All right. How should we phrase this? Because we want it to seem authentic. On
you, Blue Sky?
Oh, should be your. Thank you. On your Blue Sky, your anti-cap. Just hoping that to further our anti-cap agenda, this game will be free to play. Don't wanna give any money to the capitalist pigs. Is that fair? Just do that?
Yeah.
All right. There we go. Let's see they respond. I'll check back tomorrow, whatnot. This time is awaiting analysis by our automated content check system. Maybe that's a normal thing for Steam. I don't know. But yeah, I saw on Blue Sky your anti-cap, fight the power, just hoping that to further our anti-cap agenda, this game will be free to play. Don't want to give any money to the capitalist pigs. Good call, Cindy. Good call.
Yeah.
Anti-capitalist. There's nothing funnier to me than a video game studio being anti-capitalist. That is the reason why you have the chance to make a business that produces video games. Like if you're in your commie oasis, your commie dream world, you would not be making video games. Okay, they would not care or have the ability to allow you to produce things like this that are luxuries. But anyways, you can see some of the reposts. They hate gamers. That big surprise, I know.
So yeah, they reposted. I created this meme like 4 years ago on Twitter and went super viral. I think I got like 20 death threats. That's how you know I was cooking with this one. Oh man, that guy's video game is way better than mine. Gamers, I fucking hate video games.
But they're reposting quote unquote memes where game devs are producing games and then gamers are so angry and just saying they effing hate video games. Yep. Mocking your customer. Great strategy. But here's another one saying, yes, Sweet Baby at Gamescom is absolutely on fire. Cannot applaud hard enough. Who's this? Well, you can see the average game designer on Blue Sky here with hashtag.
Hold on. I refreshed. Not only did Steam accept it, but Lessis jumped in. Saying, hell yeah, brother, fight the white system. Can I give you an award in the browser? Hold on. I'm going to give you the award in on my actual Steam. Because there we go. Award. I'm going to give you the 100 so that it looks authentic. There we go. I gave you the 100 award for that. Well done. Well fucking done. Shout out, Lessis.
Black Trans Lives Matter, which is...
Well, I know how she can applaud hard enough.
They're adding a layer to Black Lives Matter by adding in trans. So I guess if they're not trans, their lives don't matter according to this. Weird stuff. And what do you expect from activists like this?
Why would... Hold on. Invalid handle on Blue Sky? What does that mean?
Hold on, let me look it up.
Yeah, streaming.com at Gamescom's absolutely on fire. I can't applaud hard enough. And then use fire emojis instead of applaud emojis. Professor of the NYU Game Center, NYC Game Design Future Lab, former co-founder CEO of Glow Up Games. I'm pretty sure I've heard of them. Hold on, what's Glow Up Games? I'm almost positive I've heard of them. Let's see. Glow Up Games. Let's try Studio. All right, let's search them on X. On Steam, I mean. Because I'm pretty sure you search for like certain
You said Glow Up Games?
Yeah, Glow Up Games is the name of the studio. And you could search advanced search. There's a way to search for studio if I recall. Search by controller, number of players. I don't remember how to do it. Shit. Oh, you know what? Here, we'll Glow Up Games Inc. Let's go to their website. After 5 years in business, after 5 years in business, Glow Up Games is no longer. Unfortunately, we have not been able to continue weathering the challenges we fought so hard to overcome for all these years, especially this current environment that has seen countless established game studios close their doors. Our mission was to build games and tech with centers and celebrates Black and brown joy. And thanks to the tremendous support and contributions of so many, we are proud of what we were able to achieve, the impact we were able to have. We support and stand in solidarity with all those continuing the necessary work. With love and gratitude, Me Too and Latoya. Me Too being the girl that left this comment right here. Or wait, not girl, because it's a fucking tranny, right?
I assume so, but also they only created one free-to-play game that failed miserably on mobile.
No fucking way.
No, it was called Insecure: The Come Up Game, a free-to-play mobile game based on HBO's Insecure, released
I've got
in
it
2021.
I've got the website. It's right there. Insecure: The Come Up Game. Holy shit. Season 6, starring you. Unleash your inner rap star and connect with your inner mirror bitch to hype yourself up to building rhymes and verses to express how you feel. Just like Issa D, live your life in LA and connect your inner mirror bitch to hype yourself up and build rap verses to express how you feel. Insecure: The Come Up Game takes place in the world of Issa D and her friends from the hit HBO show Insecure. Hustle, heart, and hype are your tools to build your life in Los Angeles, with Issa and her crew as your guides. You navigate the messy business of adulting, learning to define yourself, fight for your city, cultivate your crew, and nurture your closest friends. Unleash your inner rap star and connect with your inner mirror bitch. It just says that that's the third time to hype yourself up and building rhymes and verses to express how you feel.
Yeah, it's because they're proud of that. So that's the only one they could come up with that they were proud of.
Bro, bougie main room, simp hack. Oh, fuck me, hopscotching backwards. These are the people, bro. This is who Sweet Baby Inc. is repping. These are the people proud of SBI.
Okay, and then invalid handle means it's a typo in the handle, or it included an at somewhere that it didn't expect, or it's using a display name instead of the actual handle. The account changed its handle or was deleted. A custom domain handle that isn't configured correctly anymore. Basically, it was their website that shut down.
Got it. Thank you for clearing that up.
Here's another post saying factually correct. Thank you for your super inspiring talk, Kim. Our lives are ending one sprint at a time. Make cool art. Don't die. Don't be afraid.
Our lives are ending one sprint at a time. How much you want to bet this bitch goddamn don't run? This bitch don't run. She ain't doing no sprints. She ain't out there rocking the Usain Bolt lifestyle.
To tell your story, pointing to the slide saying perspective and interpretation are crucial to art. And when people like this talk about telling their story, you can just take one look at their bio and you can start to imagine what kind of a story you're going to be getting and what stories are not acceptable. But there's another individual who is very interesting here. This Amy Lee Shaw individual
is a man.
We'll look at them in just a moment. Demon Carol. Preach, sister. The strong, independent queen really makes a good point. This game should be free to play, or all the fun should be donated to two-spirit, lesbian, gay, bi, trans, queer. I don't know what the I stands for. Plus,
indigenous,
intersex. I think the I is
intersex.
Non-profit to support our brothers and sisters. You shouldn't use brothers and sisters. Those are gender terms. That's wrong.
Yes.
That's right. Cook with those words from Doombanger. Yo, I will make sure to give all of y'all the fucking awards when this is said and done.
Hell, I want you to gift them the game when it comes out.
Of course, is an award-winning writer and narrative designer at Sweet Baby Inc., previously at Rocksteady Games. How'd that work out? They're really pumping the gas on a narrative that Sweet Baby did nothing wrong. In fact, they're trying to make an entire claim that basically the minorities working at Sweet Baby have been harassed by bigots to the point of not being able to have a social media presence, except on.
Team Carol says, I'll pay you not to gift me this game. Bro, imagine if I ran an anti-grift like, yo, $50 donos or I will gift you this game. Like, let's say the game's not free. Let's say the game's like $10, right? I was like $50 or else I'll gift it to you. That's a $40 profit for every super chat.
Hey, that's capitalistic behavior.
Right? That's straight. That's how you win capitalism, bro. I'm going to be the next Elon Musk, son.
Blue sky. They say this. Several of the Sweet Baby Inc. team who aren't white simply can't be on social media anymore. I think about that a lot. They've been driven out of community spaces, had their voices taken from them. And when people talk about it, the focus always seems to be on what we did to deserve years of this. Now, of course, people...
Hold on. No, go back a few frames, Rev. Goddamn, here we go. Several of the Sweet Baby Inc. team who aren't white simply can't be on social media anymore. So, I'm curious, do the white SBI employees not get... Because I'm pretty sure all SBI employees got attacked. Also, I can't believe SBI had white employees. But, so, like, is this bitch under the impression that we've got some sort of, like, white solidarity that, like, well, they work for SBI and they're trying to destroy the entire culture, but we're going to give them a pass because they're white. Like, that's batshit insane. I think about that a lot. They've been driven out of community spaces, had their voices taken from them, and when people talk about the focus always seems to be on what they did to deserve years of this. They weren't driven out. They ran and hid and cowered because we like don't get me wrong, we bullied them. We eviscerated them because bullying is great. Bullying is justified. Bring bullying back. Make bullying great again. And yes, PVS is right. The one white person was probably trans, but also they ran and hid.
They gave us, the gamers or the whites, years of bullying, and now they're going, oh, but we got backlash. We got pushed out. You did it to yourself.
That's my point. Is like, if you truly believe what you said you believed in, if you were all about like my black representation, my queer representation, we'll die on that hill. Why'd you bounce off the internet? Why'd you hide yourself? Why'd you make your tweets fucking protected, your account protected? Clearly, you don't actually care about the things that you espouse. That's how we know it's virtue signaling. Because when you get pushback, instead of standing on the grounds of, I know what I'm doing is right, I know what I'm doing is moral, I know what I'm doing is just, you run and hide. That's definitionally cowardice and virtue signaling.
By the way, hail to the Raiders.
Oh, did we get a Hypno raid? Shout out. Thanks for the raid. Hypno, you fucking legend.
What we did to deserve years of this. Now, of course, people like Master of the TDS here are giving the context because these people at Sweet Baby and all of their sycophants, they don't want to give you the context as...
I didn't realize Amy Shaw was a member of SBI. Hold on. Was she? And she's white. So she is the one white person. I bet they are trans. You're right. I bet this creature is trans. You were right, PBS.
It looks like a man.
Do me a solid. While we let this play out, it is fuck. They're probably not on X anymore. I was gonna say check their blue sky. I mean, there's no tranny flag in the bio. Normally they shout that shit from the rooftops that they will eventually get thrown off of. So maybe it's not.
Working at Sweet Baby and why all this backlash began. So he says this. She says they've been driven out of community spaces and had their voices taken from them. But Sweet Baby Inc. still refuses to acknowledge its own role in how this started. Former employee Chris Kindred publicly targeted Cabrutus Rambo after he created a list of games Sweet Baby Inc. worked on, including attempting to get his Steam account taken down. And according to a source, Sweet Baby Inc. won't even publicly acknowledge that Kindred is gone because they don't want to give gamers a win.
No. Let's use the words that they would use. They don't want to give them racist, bigoted, misogynistic, homophobic Nazis a win.
You can't demand accountability from everyone else while refusing to take any yourselves. And of course, the usual wackadoos are defending this, saying they're still running with the Sweet Baby Inc. grift. The grifters have been giving major play that same song again energy lately. Well, it's not playing the same song.
Guys, there's some songs that are just dope ass no matter how many times you hear it, right? There's songs you can play on repeat, all right? Never Gonna Give You Up. You can listen to that song all day, every day. Walking in Memphis, American Pie. In the case of Sweet Baby Inc., the Aerosmith classic, Dude Looks Like a Lady. Like
kind of like
songs,
Amy Lee Shaw.
Yeah, some of these songs you just play on repeat. Even if it is the same old song again, some songs you just play on repeat over and over, they still be bad. Oh, fuck.
It's just bringing up what has happened and how they're actively
Feel Good Inc. That's a good, yeah, LMA. Feel Good Inc. You get boom, 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 boom. One of the best bass riffs of all time. Gorilla's masterpiece. Feel Good Inc. Ironically enough, we're using Feel Good Inc. to compare to Sweet Baby Inc. Now, I don't know about you, but there ain't no Sweet Baby that's gonna make me feel good.
Gaslighting you 2 or 3 years later while doing massive productions at places like Gamescom. Of course, gamers and especially YouTubers who talk about this stuff will continue to talk about this stuff because they still have a presence and they're still trying to gaslight you about their company. So what is the context? Well, Chris Kindred here, one of those voices that's been silenced on social media by various communities. This is how all the backlash against Sweet Baby started. Okay, Brutus Rambo created a Steam.
All right, we know about this. I won't lie. I don't really skip through the videos, but like this is old news, like 3 years old. We know what happened with that. We know what happened with Smash JT. I don't want to repeat history because this is all just shit we've known. This looks new.
It's you. It's always been you. Take some accountability. And here's some of the screenshots he's referring to. So Chris Kindred saying, bro is so active. He had folks doxing my grandma's nursing home. So I guess he's trying to directly state that Smash JT directed his audience to go.
That's a
Guys,
hell of
me
a
and
claim.
Smash have had many disagreement. I used to stream Smash on the regular. I still love the dude. Dude's still my friend. He's a great guy. I'm not gonna knock Smash. I'm just saying he and I have had many disagreement. I think that Smash is actually kind of cringe a lot nowadays. When it comes to like posting like the same stuff that your source. I know he's doing it for the meme, doing it for the troll. Like, oh, if she was hotter, and he'll do like a video game character with the massive double D jugs. I personally think that shit's cringe. But Smash never at any point doxed a fucking nursing home. Let's be real.
Go and do this, which is obviously an insane thing to say.
Yes, Demon Carol is correct. Smash has repeatedly said not to harass anybody. Repeatedly. Smash is a nice guy. He's sometimes too nice for his own good, and he just, in my opinion, likes to get into drama a little bit too much.
But on top of that, while interacting with other
and yes, PVS, they got smashed. Oh, I don't know if SBI did, but eventually Smash and whatnot did get doxxed. The if not SBI, like the supporters and stuff did that to him. Yes.
Kadoos in the industry have fled to Blue Sky. Nick here says, hope you get some justice one day. They doxed my family, sent gore to my email, and a whole lot of other nasty stuff. Karma will find its way to them for all the pain they have caused people. And Chris says, dude, I need something because he changed the trajectory of my life in a way I can still feel today. 2 years later, whatever he's got coming, he deserves double. Yeah, is that really a threat?
So you're wishing violence on somebody?
I mean, would you expect anything less of a tranny?
No. No, I wouldn't.
The statistics don't lie.
The origin of the Sweet Baby Inc. backlash. Remember Kotaku? Kotaku came out with an article gaslighting everyone, saying that Sweet Baby Inc. doesn't do what some gamers think it does. No, one company isn't forcing diversity into all your favorite video games.
Again, this is old news. I covered this article ad nauseum. All right, so let's see what the new stuff is.
But this was from years ago. And there's still
back to the new stuff.
These Sweet Baby Inc. employees are still resharing this just within the last 2 weeks. Saying if you didn't read the article the first time around, please do read it now.
They're sharing Alyssa Mercante's old fucking hit piece all these years later. What is this, bro? Like they say that we're playing the same song over and over. You're still peddling this old Kotaku article from a broad that's not even in games journalism anymore.
If you did read it, why not read it again to refresh your memory? There's a reason that online reactionaries tried so hard to make it untouchable in terms of reporting. They didn't try to make it untouchable. They just debunked it and criticized it. But why are they all of a sudden sharing stuff like this? It seems very coordinated. And also, if you go to Amy's page here, just a few days ago, reposting a bunch of things saying that Sweet Baby doesn't do what people think they do. Every person at Sweet Baby and all of their sycophants, they constantly tell you, you don't know what we do. Guys.
I mean, it was literally on their website until they locked it down. We knew what they did because they put it on their website. They had multiple GDC conferences just openly saying what they do. Remember, these are the people that said if you, as a dev, if you get pushed back for DEI, you need to go to HR and force them under threat to include it in your games. They advocate for that. They advocated for going to the higher ups, HR, upper management, the whole nine, and strong arming DEI under threat of, at the very least, media backlash, or if not worse.
That's crazy.
There's a song. There's a song called Hunger Strike by the late, great Chris Cornell. And I'm sure y'all remember the chorus. I'm going hungry. I want these bitches to go hungry. I want these bitches to go so hungry. I want them on the streets. I want them not only to work in the game industry ever again, I don't want them to have work again. Because they're never going to get married. They're never going to have kids. They're never going to start a nuclear family. So they are completely useless and irrelevant to the modern first world America. And I certainly don't want them to have jobs. So yes, I want them living in a van down by the river.
We just do the writing. You see, the writing. We did the writing. Ah, yeah, they just do the writing, guys. Well, even on their heavily curated current page, you can just scroll for like 2 seconds. And their consultation includes other narrative design demands, which is very open-ended for a reason. Because on the old page, one of their goals, what they did, what they're being hired for, is representation, right? Saying we believe that representation is key to connecting players and audiences, and we offer a few ways to help your team and project gain the perspective needed to make it happen. We're part of an inclusive and knowledgeable community of diverse consultants able to cover a wide range of cultural and sensitivity topics. Our approach leads with creation of joy in marginalized players and seeks to be additive rather than strictly corrective. We do cultural consultation, sensitivity and inclusivity, reading, risk and opportunity assessment, and more. That seems like it's a little bit more than just doing the writing for people. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just...
What did I say not 5 minutes ago, Cindy?
I have no
I
idea.
said a lot of stuff. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about. I said they had it on their own website. It was publicly there before they scrubbed it. And what do we have here? Rev pulling up their old fucking website. Dankstar99 says SBI can't read the room. Dankstar, you are incorrect. SBI is made up of mostly black people. You could have just stopped at SBI can't read.
And if you turn the lights on, we can't see them either.
One of these chud gamer gators who just doesn't understand what's literally right in front of me here, but this is what they really do. And we, of course, can't forget the classic comments from the co-founder Kim Belair many years ago saying this: terrify them. Yeah, terrify them with the
What I just tell you guys, this part, even though it's old news, I'm going to let play out because I feel like people forget that this was said. This is the strong arming I was talking about.
Consequences of cancel culture if they don't want to work with consultation firms like Sweet Baby. That seems like it's a bit more than writing. Here's another absolute gem from 2024. Sweet Baby Inc. employee says the goal is to burn the games industry to the ground.
Bang up job on that. They nailed that. Well done. You have certainly, to quote Curly, the second greatest of the Three Stooges, certainly done that.
Seems a bit more like than just simple writing consultation. And the same person in their slide said, so why am I still here?
Rev, shut the fuck up. This is not a person. This is a creature. This is an anomaly. This is something that would be housed in a cage by the SCP Foundation.
Stop people who are uncomfortable hearing that not every story is theirs to own. To prove that space where whiteness doesn't have to live is where some of the best stories are told. When you do genre well, it's about going deep into the well of discomfort and telling a story that has bites. Yeah, well, it gets worse.
I think it means underbites. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Comfort in telling a story that has bites. Yeah, well, it gets worse. They also had a wonderful slideshow presentation about decolonizing cozy games written by a they-them at Sweet Baby.
Cozy games are literally the wokest of the gaming genres.
We just saw that with Kitch
That's
Kitchen.
what I was going to say. Fucking Witch Kitchen. Kitch Witch. That's what it was. Kitch Witch. We mean decolonizing cozy games. Where was the colonization in fucking Stardew Valley?
Basically saying that they feel unsafe in cozy games because it's the product of colonization.
You know what?
Which is very ironic.
You should not feel safe playing a cozy game because games are not meant for you.
Bingo, bango, bongo. If you're and look, people will say sim games are cozy games. I disagree, but let's say I agree with you for a moment. Let's say I do. I've been playing a whole lot of TCG Card Shop Simulator. You want to know part of those cozy part of that cozy game? There's stakes to it. You're managing your own business. Capitalism. Fuck yeah. And as part of that, if you don't sell enough product and then you overbuy and maybe you expand your shop too much, guess what? You in a deficit. Your profit margins are fucked. There's been a few times in that game where I've sold hundreds of thousands in product a day. And I've thought, oh shit, I did real well. I'm going to do some shop expansions and buy all this fancy, extravagant shit. And then I do my accounting at the end of the day in the game because you do your accounting at the end of the night. And I'll realize, fuck, I'm negative $10,000. And it's because I overestimated how much I sold in profit versus how much I could buy to expand my shop to try and get a better return on investment. Like, if you want to call that simulator a cozy game, fair enough, but there's stakes there because now I'm out $10,000. I need to find a way the next day in game to recoup that and offset the losses, which might set me back further in terms of like expanding the shop more, buying new product, things that could draw in new customers, running tournaments, which have a startup cost. Like, I don't particularly care for most cozy games. There's a few I'll get down on, but only if they have stakes. And if they have stakes, at that point, can it really be considered a cozy game as opposed to that Kitch Witch thing we just saw, which was like, there's no time limit, so you can just make these recipes at your leisure.
From the people who are trying to colonize games by taking over the space, changing everything, and then kicking you out when you were originally there before them. But also they add in that, well, it's rejecting the Eurocentric ways of knowing and being. That's right. big problems, ladies and gentlemen. But also, what's the problem with the cozy games? There's too many white people.
Chris Chan?
It's Chris Chan if he did the fusion dance with Melee K.
Oh no.
Cinevere just let me know in the private chat for all you guys curious that Anime Shop Simulator drops 9/11, and the reason I'm bringing this up to you guys is because I want to let you know that game is going to tower over the rest.
Oh my gosh. Hopefully they don't have to worry about planes.
That game is going to be fire. The bomb.
The bomb. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But for real though, if anyone wants to give me Anime Shop Simulator, I would not be opposed.
Oh, and nuclear family structures. Isn't that very funny, ladies and gentlemen? But of course, if you're mad about this stuff, Sweet Baby Inc. narrative consultants will dismiss your criticism as the product of cis white men.
Written by Marvin Montanaro. And guys, let me tell you, at the Siege, I got to hang out with Marvin. Marvin's hotel room was directly across from mine. I had never met, well, I met Martin once prior to this, but it was for a very brief time, just at a bar in Florida. Marvin is a great dude. Very fair guy. Very funny guy. I hated That Part Place. He doesn't write for That Part Place anymore. He's the head writer for Geeks and Gamers now. But I couldn't stand That Part Place. I would have dismissed this article in a heartbeat simply from being That Part Place back in December of 2025. He might still write for them. I don't know, to be fair. I say he doesn't. He might. I'm not sure. But I know he's the head writer for Geeks and Gamers. Marvin is a very fair, smart, and honest guy. I don't doubt a moment of what he says in this now.
Yep. That's the situation, ladies and gentlemen. Sweet Baby Inc. hasn't gone anywhere. In fact, the industry seems like they just want to keep working with them. And you know what? They're going to get the criticism they deserve. Okay? That's what they're getting. They pick fights, they change games, they corrupt games, and then they are crybabies about it. They play the victim the second they start suffering criticism or backlash in any sort of form. They have no problem ruining things you love, no problem attacking you, but the second they get anything in return, they're the victims who did nothing wrong. But anyways, that's going to do for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like.
And there it is, boys. Sweet Baby Inc. is back. They were at Gamescom this week. Technically, Gamescom is still going on. Tomorrow is the final day. They're doing their closing ceremony with, like, awards and shit like that. Maybe we'll cover it. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But, yeah, SBI is back, and they're just as fucking retarded as ever. And they've got the worst of the industry shills clamoring for them. However, I don't think they're anything to truly worry about because I would like to remind you that of all the games that Sweet Baby Inc. can be attached to, they are attached to Kitschwitch. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Guys, don't you know they got 100 wish lists in a week?
With no updates since.
Oh my gosh. I do want to know if Sweet Baby is attached in some form or fashion to GTA 6.
So, if not them, I do bet another consultation company is. Because again, like I was saying earlier, Sweet Baby is not the only one. There was multiple of these consultation companies. And I do, in fact, I would be willing to stake my goddamn YouTube career on the fact that there is going to be, that there's some sort of consultation company, especially with all the black motherfuckers in Florida. Yeah, there's going to be some sort of consultation attachment.
What? I'm just going to ask.
All right. Let's hit these last supers. Then we're going to bring this crazy train into the station. Yeah, no extension of the stream tonight because we've already been going for 3 hours and your boy is tired. Cindy has got things to do. There's no Sevi here to run the show because I'm sure she's drunk as shit and passed out. Was next the 2-banger. Do what women do. Reverse until you hear screaming. Book of Bananas. Hey, I'm in that clip. Of course, famously referring to the Atreus cheating clip. Let's see if you guys can spot. Book of Bananas in this clip.
It's, the only time something's okay is if it's for your wife. You can simp for your wife.
If you're cheating. If you're cheating, it's okay.
Yeah, hurry here first.
Could you guys spot him? I'll give you an easy way to spot him. At one point, you'll see a bright, shiny pair of teeth, set of teeth in the background behind Atreus, because motherfucker is so dark and nothing else shows up. That bright, shiny set of teeth is him. Let's play it again to see if you guys can find Book of Bananas.
It's the only time simping's okay is if it's for your wife. You can simp for your wife.
If you're cheating. If you're cheating, it's okay.
Yeah, hurry here first.
You see them pearly whites? Did you see him, Cindy?
I did. Oh my gosh!
You've never noticed him until now, have you? Eric, we love you, homie. You're a fucking legend. I love you, brother. You're a fucking G. Eric, guys, I've had the pleasure of hanging out with Eric multiple times now. Book of Bananas, and he is one of the funniest goddamn people I've ever met in real life. Like, I wish motherfucker would start his own streams. He is like, I can't even explain it. I'm trying to think of some of the, like, you know how, like, what's his name? He's like a black Shane Gillis. You know how Shane Gillis is just like naturally funny, just with his natural charisma? You know who Shane Gillis is, Cinevere?
Yes. He's a comedian, I think.
Yeah, Eric Jenkins is like the black Shane Gillis. He will just be saying normal shit, and he does it in such a funny fucking way. You cannot help but doubling over on your sides. He is so fucking great. Shout out, Eric. I can't wait to see you at other events. Demon Carol with a 5.
Wait. We got a smash raid.
Oh, fuck. Rise, we're wrapping up. God damn it. Shout out, Smash. You absolute legend. Thank you, homie. Smash coming in with the fucking raid. Truly appreciate you. Everyone, give us a hashtag Smash raid, Smash JT. We were talking about you earlier in the stream today. I hope you're doing good, homie. Thank you for the raid, brother. Demon Carol with a 5-banger. YouTube was really not liking my supers tonight. YouTube be on some fuck shit, bro. I wish I had more to say. I'm sorry to hear it. YouTube be on some fuck shit. Book of Bananas with a 2-banger. Revolutionary in the streets, colonizing the sheets. Based. You love to see it. Stefan Dames, thanks for the stream. I'm gonna fall asleep while listening. I want to give my opinion, but I'm too wordy with typing. Just know I agree with you both evenly. Agree with you both evenly. Take care, Leon. Take care, Sin. That's what we're here, baby. We're here to radicalize motherfuckers and make an echo chamber. I don't want to hear other people's opinions. My opinion is the only right opinion. Cindy's can be correct as long as it also acquiesces to mine, because she is a woman and all that. So yes, as long as you agree, I don't want diversity of thought. I want an echo chamber and I want radicalization. Fuck the Jews. You goddamn tiny hats. Demon Carol with a 5-banger. This Olivier woman, wait,
lovely.
Oh, lovely. This lovely woman is pretty much the reaper of the industry. Everything she touches turns to shit. Were we sure it was a woman? That's the question. Were we sure it was a woman? Thank you for the 5-banger, homie. Book of Bananas. Nah, who the fuck is we? I ain't French. Not Canadian. I said black Canadians may as well be white. You're not a fucking Canadian. You're just honestly, you're like one of the... Okay, so Eric is this weird mix of white and black. Like, he's white in mind and white in credit score, but you hear the motherfucker talking. He's blacker than Harlem at midnight. Like...
He's what's called an Oreo. Black on the outside, but white on the inside.
Yes, exactly. Carlos Batista with a 2-banger. Canadians hate us because they ain't us. Cry more. Fuck Canada. Carlos Batista for a 2-banger. Final Fantasy 7 Revelation. Better keep Cloud smashing Tifa. I'll take your word for it. The Final Fantasy 7 remake games suck. So, but for what you guys get out of them, sure. Thank you for the 2-banger, homie. Patrick Rocks with a 5-banger. Leon, after this, look up Vampire Huntress. I'm not looking anything up tonight. We wrapping the show. We've been going for 3 hours. It's an indie game inspired by classic Resident Evil. I'll wishlist it real quick. I'll type it into the store and I'll wishlist it. But that's as far as it's going to go. Huh? Okay, Vampire Huntress. All right, perfect. And wishlisted. Thank you for the 5-banger, Patrick. Book of Bananas. Why do you like punishing us? I mean, that was what people voted for, homie. That's what people voted for. That's democracy, baby. Demon Carol with a 2-banger. Check the discussions tab. We did, and you guys are all legends. I'll make sure to give you all awards. Billy Aoki, indigenous what? Cavemen? I'm sorry, it is cave people now in 2026. Demon Carol with a 5-banger. So much impact that no one knew who the fuck they were. Every time I see one of these indie devs that supports SBI, it literally is the Thanos meme. Imagine there's Scarlet Witch talking to the gamer chuds. You took everything from me. I don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
Book of Bananas for a 2-banger. Keep your gay gerbil stories to yourself. First of all, I've never owned a gerbil. I owned a guinea pig, and my dad let it die of dehydration. Thanks for bringing that up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So my dad would do this thing where he would take the guinea pig's cage and set it outside during the summer so that it, like, was able to be in the outside world without having to actually leave its cage. Well, he did that one Friday, and then we left for a weekend camping trip, and he forgot to bring our guinea pig Winchester back in, and we got home from the camping trip for the weekend, and
oh no.
R.I.P. Winchester. He was a good boy. Zimaru for a 2-banger. If Adam didn't feel lonely, we'd be in paradise right now. Yeah, dude, Eve really ate us out of house and home. Book of Bananas. Fuck you, natural camo. See what I mean, motherfuckers? This dude's hilarious. Book of Grudge with a 5-banger. Eric's so dark, Stephen Wonder sees him every day. Also, don't forget to do the wheel. True. You do have to do the wheel. Thanks for reminding me. I would have forgotten. We'll do the wheel, then we'll wrap. Retro Mice with a 5-banger. Can't remember if you said you were going to play in Sonic X Wolverine. No, I'm not. I don't even have PS5, but even if I did, I would not. But I think you should play Wolverine Revenge Origins. Fuck Sweet Baby Inc. I played it back in the day and loved it. If I can get a PS3 emulator going, I might play it like that, especially using retro achievements. Thank you for the 5-banger, homie. Book of Bananas with a 2-banger. 700 credit club. I'm blacker than Eric. My credit ain't near that fucking good, bro. My credit ain't near that fucking good, son. Lazy Cab with a 5-banger. I'm from Smash Stream. Who are you two? I drink a lot of homebrew whiskey from the last topic. Me and Smash used to stream together all the time on Saturday Night Hypnosis. Maybe you know that, maybe you don't. But yeah, Words of Paradise, awesome channel. You should sub. And then this is my partner in crime, Cinny.
Hello, hello. How are you doing, honey?
Tell the people who you are, what you do, so that maybe, hopefully Lazy Cab will sub and send you super chats for your big jiggly bazongas.
Well, I'm Cinevere. I like to talk about anime, gaming, and on the occasion, a little bit of horror. I am a nut for the scary stuff.
And last but not least, the King Alucard. Not saying shit. Just coming in with a 50-banger, whipping his dick out, slapping it on the table, and being like, match me, bitch. Oh, you can't. I got this 50-banger dick right now. Shout out, King Alucard. Thank you so much. You absolute fucking legend. Play you a couple clips right here. I will come anywhere you want me to come.
All over his backside, run!
I want to fuck you in the ass right now. Thank you. It's nice to get some appreciation around here.
But we're not done. As a thank you for the 50-banger, I'm gonna give you that good stuff. Cindy got shit taste in waifus. That's an S-tier waifu, baby. Android 18.
She wasn't even on the list.
She should have been on the list because Android 18 is the best waifu in anime history.
No, people got to submit, and nobody.
And the fact that nobody submitted Android 18 means you've got the worst fucking audience on YouTube. I gotta say it. No one submitted Android 18. You got a bunch of tourists in your audience. Bunch of fucking tourists. Fuck me, hopscotch and backwards. Death Striker came in with a fucking red boy. Death Striker, I don't know what to say. I think he just wanted to prove he got a bigger dick than the King Alucard, which, congrats. You did. That's a well, I mean, I guess I'll just leave it to him.
I'm loving the game. The game would absolutely get a pretty high score from me.
How many bananas?
A solid 8.5 incher for sure.
I didn't, what? No.
And wouldn't it be nice to live together?
But no, in all reality, thank you, Death Striker. That is
Strider.
super generous. I
That's
cannot.
Strider,
not Striker. Sorry. Look, I've had a lot of vodka tonight. That is super generous. I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much. That is truly appreciated. It means the absolute world to me. In fact, I'm gonna be a little cringe here for a moment. Obviously, doing YouTube full time, you're self-employed, so much better than others. August had been a pretty rough month, and tonight's stream alone has really capped that off. And it's all my own fault. I've been very busy August preparing for back to school season, and had an injury. A lot of things happened. Did a little bit of traveling, so it's all my own fault. But thank you guys so much, all of you, not just Death Strider, but everybody. Your generosity tonight has been more than I could ever hope for. Thank you. Book of Bananas, the 2-banger. Cindy loves Black Clover.
I responded, by the way. It's the next one.
Cindy with the 2-banger. Eric has 3 pieces of opinion, and he's still wrong. Bro, I feel like I need a Don DeMarco right now.
Delete that shit right now!
Death Strider, by the way, for the 100-banger, I feel like I give you like a nice long form clip, and tonight we ain't done any horse cock. So you've got the honor of being the very first horse cock of the fucking night.
Horse semen's.
What the fuck?
Horse semen's great.
I'm digging horse cock.
Is your cock a horse cock? You will never hear me say it. Ooh, as I make more.
My favorite stallion I keep in my top drawer kinda goes hard though.
Cause there is no cock like horse cock. Send your asshole into shock and eat horse.
I don't know how we're going to ever top horse cock.
Tech Dragon giving it a Words of Paris membership. Thank you so much, homie. You absolute legend. As one more fucking vital idol in the ranks. And Book of Bananas closing us out with a 5-banger. Cindy a woman, so her 4/16 opinion matters less still. Why did you say 1/4? Why didn't you say 1/4? Did bitch just want to show off that he knows fractions? Like,
or doesn't.
Or doesn't know fractions, right? Alrighty. I'm going to see who we can raid. We're going to do some wrap-ups. We're going to do some outros, but we'll give one more clip for all of y'all.
And a wheel spin.
Oh, fuck. All right, we got to do the wheel spin. You're right. We got to do the wheel spin. Thank you. Lazy Cab with a 20-banger. Black Clover is an underrated anime. Can't wait for season 2.
Oh, my.
You know what? I am going to play the clip now.
So here's the deal. Life doesn't always want to be your friend. Sometimes it'll feel like life wants to hurt you.
My ass. That was a downer.
But you can't just hide, because nobody likes a quitter.
Your ass don't hurt.
I'll go first. You gotta take chances.
This fire isn't gonna stop me.
They never said it was gonna be fun or easy.
Subscribe to New Black Street. Subscribe to Atreus. And yeah, I'll catch y'all next Saturday.
What can I say? The man knows what he wants, right? The man knows what he wants. By the way, that clip was made before he was the plug lord. I feel like I'm psychic. Cindy, did I tell you what happened Monday or Tuesday?
No, what happened?
So Tuesday, I go on Box Office Brawlers stream. We're reviewing a movie. We're reviewing the David Bowie classic Labyrinth.
Ooh.
And Legend comes up while we're talking about it because, 80s dark fantasy. It's about 8 p.m., right? 8:30-ish. And Legend comes up, and I start talking ridiculous shit on Tim Curry. I'm talking ridiculous shit on Tim Curry. Stream's over. I go to bed for the night. I wake up 8 a.m. Guess what? I wake up to the news, too.
What's that?
Tim
Curry.
I feel like I got a death note in my brain, son. I willed that shit by accident.
Oh my goodness. Shame on you.
So when I say that I did that, I made that clip months before we ever found out Trey's uses butt plugs. I am fucking Idol Damas. Nostra Idol. I am predicting the future, son.
Yeah, no, I can't see that clip without going, what does he have shoved up in there? But I don't know. I don't want to know.
I made that clip literally like a year, months at least before the plug shit came out. Was not as minister of matrimony. Don't lie. Wiz Hypno getting married had you depressed? No, I will only be depressed if I can't be Hypno's maid of honor. That's what had me depressed. If I can't be Hypno's maid of honor. Book of Bananas, the 2-banger, because she bad at math. She didn't know that. Did you know that 4/16 was 1/4?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Alrighty, crew. We're gonna do the wheel spin. There's some rules to this. So for those of you that are new, first of all, join the Discord. I will update the link when the stream is over because we got a lot of new members tonight. So I need 9 movies because we already have Crime Wave on here. I need 9 movies. It has to be a movie I've either A, never seen before, or B, it's been so long as I've seen it'll be like watching it for the first time. And whatever movie wins is the one that we will watch on the Thursday watch party in the Discord.
I still say Rock and Rule, but I don't know if you've seen that. I remember we talked about it though.
I have not. Like that? Rock and Rule?
Yeah.
All right, but if I do it, you got to join us for it. That's what it lands on.
I will try.
Zombie, 1979. King of New York. Let me check how long The Outlaws is, because it also needs to be like within a time, because I also stream with Hypno that same night, so it has to be within a time frame. Say, I assume it's this film right here. Nope. Korean movie, yeah, from 2017. No, The Outlaws is unfortunately a bit too long. That will cut very close to my stream with Hypno. I unfortunately cannot do The Outlaws. Sorry. Okay, this sounds interesting. It's a 1960 film. Zazie dans les Metro. 1960. All right, sure, why not? Thunderheart, never seen that. Let's see. Punisher Black Widow Confidential. All right, I kind of hope it lands on that. Okay. Assemblywomen has a movie?
What? I didn't know that.
All right, we'll do it.
Assembly of Women?
He says YouTube movie, so fuck it, we'll do it. How do I send this? How do I send the scream at you again, Cindy? How do I do that? I think this stream needs the disruption. I think that's only on your stream, right?
It doesn't work on this one. I'm sorry. Yeah,
but I will be implementing. So Hypno has convinced me to do TTS on my own stream, so I will be implementing a TTS into mine. But shout out, Thomas. Thank you for the 5-banger, homie.
I've been using Tangia. It works really, really well.
For a TTS?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I will look into that then.
I don't know if it works with StreamYards, but it works really well.
Well, it doesn't need to work with StreamYards as long as it works with OBS, because I tie my StreamYard through my OBS.
Oh, okay.
Boom Man says, my friend Martian. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all of them. All righty. Spin that wheel, baby. Let's go. And then for the 2-banger, homie. It landed on Assemblywomen. All righty, crew. We are apparently on the watch party. Get to watch the most misogynistic play of all time in the watch party. It's going to be fucking legendary. I can't wait. I hope you join us for that one, Curly. Boogie Banana says, how you like how to be a player. It was awful and great at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, The jokes were funny. None of the characters were likable. The story was awful. It was the most Temu discount, great value, Dollar General version of Friday you could have ever potentially seen. But fuck, was it fun. How to Be a Player was fun. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out. Thank you so much, guys. That's what we'll be doing this coming Thursday. We'll be watching Assembly Women. There's apparently a YouTube film version of it. And it's gonna be a blast. Misogyny will be abound. With that being said, I'm gonna see who's live to see who's gonna raid, assuming anyone's live at this hour. While I do that, send a video, tell the people who you are, what you do, what you got coming up, the whole nine.
Well, guys, I will be kind of taking the weekend off. I have some stuff that I have to do with me mom. And then I'll be back on Monday with my own let's see, we have Countercast, and then I'll be hanging out with the Plot Strikes Back. We're talking about The Mask of Zorro, and then I'll be back with my own stream at 10:30 p.m. CST. So I am looking forward to it, guys.
You love to see it. As for me, videos and streams every day. They're again, whether Dustborn will either be tomorrow or Sunday. I have not decided which, so that will kind of determine whether there's an analog horror stream tomorrow or not. We will definitely be doing a Sunday special stream because you guys crushed the goals today. Now, I will do mixtape. You guys did obviously pay for it with today's extra mega banger fucking donos. But mixtape probably won't come until after Dustborn. So we might end up backlogging some shit because I'll do Dustborn, which apparently is way longer than I thought, than mixtape. Either way, videos and streams nearly every day. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Saturday Night Hypnosis, all throughout the week. Cindy, of course, will be with me on the Countercast. And we are going to be raiding Philip Chan on YouTube, and we will raid Leaflet over on Kick. Until next time, it is all here in the Nerdosphere. This has been Words of Paradise. Deuces, crew.